kicks, bro, all lethal, bro. Lethal.
Oh, shit, yeah.
That fucking man, he could fucking... Dude, he threw this one kick that just missed the guy's face, bro. It would have took his fucking head off.
I was saying, I don't know if you were on, Ken, or you walked away taking a piss.
Yeah.
I asked everybody, I said, you ever kick somebody right in the fucking face? I said, you know what the crazy part about it is? Like, the next day, you feel it in your foot.
Your foot hurts. You think you broke your foot.
I know you did, Filthy, because I held right down while you kicked him.
Oh, my God. Joe, I kicked this fucking guy so
dude,
hard.
This guy, like, because I looked up at him, and Filthy was like, getting ready to kick him, and he stopped, and I went, no, do it. And I held his fucking head up. And Filthy came in and fucking, like...
It was like a field goal.
Yeah, he lined
it's like a field goal.
Dude, I swear to God, it's like you line up for a field goal like 4 or 5 steps behind.
Oh, my God.
That's what he did.
You Randy Orton'd him. You fucking Randy Orton the guy. You punted him in the head.
Crazy, dude. Yeah, it was fucking
What did he
crazy.
do? Like, what did he do? Like, what happened?
Well, he...
Oh, you want to hear this story?
Some fucking night.
Do you want to tell it on the podcast, or you want to wait?
It's up to you. Whatever you want to do.
Wait, tell me on the podcast. We'll need that on the show. And I'm going to start in a minute, too, because I'm going to try to get us out of here. I'm going to try to do, we'll do an hour and 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever we can do. It'll be a shorter night, probably. What's up, everybody, by the way? They can hear us. Yeah, dude, I heard you say that on the show earlier when you were like, my foot hurt the next day. I was like, I knew it when you said that. I was like, oh, he's going to be like, his foot hurt. I mean, according to Leah, I can't fight anybody. But I fucking hurt my foot one time. Blasted a guy in the head with it. And my foot was black and blue the next day.
Yeah, I couldn't even walk on it. It was fucking crazy.
It's the most sensitive part, that top of your foot. And every time you press down on it, it feels like someone's stabbing you on the top of your foot.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
It's like those little... whatever, those nerves on the top of your foot are so fucking funky. But the weirdest thing is, like, it heals quick, but it feels like it's not going to.
Right.
You're like, I'm fucked for, like, weeks. And then, like, a day or two later, it's gone. You don't even know. And you go, oh. Well, unless you do some real damage.
Well,
a foot pain is, like, the worst, dude.
Supposedly, when Nike came out with their running shoe in, like, the 70s, and people started wearing those, like, the heel is, like, thicker, that it stopped us from running the way we're supposed to run. Like now, when people run, they run heel to toe. It's supposed to be the opposite. You're supposed to be running off the balls of your feet. Oh, so man. if you go to run with, what are those fucking things called? Those finger shoes. You know what I'm talking about? The ones that they look like just feet.
Right.
They're really flat. If you run with those, supposedly your fucking feet get really sore because now you're actually working how your foot's supposed to work. Yeah. You're working like the inside of your foot, the outside of your foot, and all that shit. So that could be something to do with it, because these guys, man, they kick people in the face so fucking hard. It's like,
I feel like if we ran around like that nowadays, we'd all have hammer toes, like within like 20 years.
Shit, yeah.
We'd be jacked up.
How about those bush motherfuckers that are in the woods still? You know what I mean?
Oh, right, yeah.
Their feet look like...
You're a bush motherfucker.
We don't complain about the feet.
The bush motherfucker.
We burn our feet so there's no feeling on the balls of our foot.
This guy's complaining about wearing the fucking Nikes while he's riding. Come and live in the bush, motherfucker.
There's somebody listening to us from Jamaica who's like, why did you make the fucking, like, retarded Neanderthal people Jamaican accents? Like, why did you do this?
The bush motherfucker.
Oh, my God.
I am the bush fucker.
The funny thing was, what's the name of that character in fucking that superhero? Luke Cage. Did you see Luke Cage season 2? The main villain's name was the Bushmaster.
Oh my God.
Chick, they used to call her that in high school.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah.
She never shaved. She rubbed it on everybody.
She did. She was.
See, when we were in high school, the bush was still around.
Her name started with an S.
Yeah.
She had a bush. Dude.
Now the guys are shaving them.
Yeah.
I've done that before, but it's fucking, after a day, it's bad.
It's not a bush that'll kill a fucking New York Yankee.
I'm lucky all my hair on my entire body is just like my face. If you cut it, it takes like months to grow back. And it grows slow.
Oh my God, this guy, you're talking to one of the hairiest fucks I ever met in my life.
I'm like a fucking Wookiee.
This guy is so fucking hairy, it's not even fucking funny, man. Like, it's like sickening. I'm like, dude, like, you could grow the best beard in the world. Why don't you? And he never does. He don't like growing facial hair. This guy could have the coolest facial hair ever, and he doesn't grow it.
Yeah, I don't like facial hair. I actually hate facial hair. Your
wife fucking hates it.
I don't hate it now, but Wait, your wife hates it, but but Leah wants me to look like this. Like I don't want to.
Every day tells me to shave this beard, shave the beard, shave the beard. And I'm like, I got a good one going this time. Like, it's actually growing in better than it grew in like a year ago, and it's thicker. And I'm like, I got a good beard going this time. She's like, oh no, it's so gross. I hate it. I'm like, wow. I'm like, wow. She's like, why are you growing it now during the summer? And I went, duh, you grow it during the summer so you have it for the winter. And she's like, oh, that's dumb. And I'm like, well,
but that's dumb.
It is kind of dumb.
I get it,
yeah. During the summer, but like, if I don't grow it during the summer, I can't just grow it right there in the winter unless I'm fucking filthy mouth gamer and I can grow it in 2 weeks. I mean, if this guy wants, he could 2 weeks. He could have a full grown fucking beard.
Every time I hear that, 2 weeks, I think of fucking Total Recall.
Serious though, man.
2 weeks.
Full fucking beard, 2 weeks.
I used to be able to do that in like 15.
I'm trying hard to find this fucking clip, guys. I mean, it is really funny if I could find it, but it might be the same episode as the cake fart one. No, you know what? It's the one. I just remember Dave being disgusted. Like I remember, like we were all laughing. You ever have that buddy that just doesn't like you anymore? You know what I mean? And you're making these jokes.
Yeah, I got a friend like that.
And it was like you could tell, like he was just like he's like
just not into it no more, right?
And I said, like, you know, you've done it before. We've all done it on our shows, like where someone maybe isn't paying attention, but like I was like, what's the matter, dude? You know, it's not funny, or like, what the fuck's going on? And he was just like, it's not funny.
Like,
just
secretly,
it's not funny. Yeah, it's like, it's not funny.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right. Like, I can't believe you're not laughing at this.
Oh, how's that not funny?
But you know that, like, it's not, like, it's something, or maybe it really did bother him. I mean, you know, I don't know, but it was just weird. Like, it was like, what? You like, there's no way you're not laughing at this.
Yeah, it's like you secretly fucking hate me, and that's cool, but
yeah,
you should be laughing at this.
What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? I'm trying to, oh my god, if you go back to monetize this fucking 46, dude, look at this. Look at the mugs on all of us here.
I've seen them all, dude. I went back and looked at a lot of those old ones.
Look at Dave's face on the bottom right. Look at Dave Rose's face.
Dude, he looks like fucking Tyne Daly.
He looks fucking sexy there, man.
Yeah, and Leah's gonna bang a ferret. And I look like a idiot. And Jesse's got my shirt on. Leah's the only one. Leah, you're the only normal one in this photo. Although Dave looks like he's trying to look like you, but he's just... looks like he's about to lead a French Revolution.
I am about to lead the French Revolution. Jump on my patch and let's go.
You say jump on my batch?
Jump on my patch.
Jump on my patch. All right. Well,
jump on my little bush of hair.
Hey, where's Monica? Monica will know. Monica, if you are listening, Monica, do you remember the episode where we showed the Gerber baby? And we were laughing at Gerber baby, and I was going, tabber, 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 tabber.
400 points!
What the fuck was that? Is that Monica when she calls in to tell me how many points people have?
No.
Oh, okay. Let me see here. Let's get our background.
This asshole on TV.
Oh man, what was I? Oh yeah, you gotta remember that story. You're gonna tell that story, and then also.
This has got to be the picture right here. I guarantee it.
You ever watch the old game shows, like the old game shows that used to come on like the 70s and 80s?
Yeah.
You know they have that on that channel.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Well, some of these fucking people like that were actually on the game shows back then are real fucking weirdos, man.
Right, they're weird now.
You know, like they even had like I think Ted Bundy was on one of these shows at one point. Like
what?
They're just up individuals. Yeah, about that?
No, I did not know that. That's funny.
I think Bundy was on the dating game, bro. If you look it up on YouTube,
oh man,
it's fucking crazy.
I remember Al Bundy was
a mass murderer. Was on the fucking fucking dating game.
That's why he killed people, because he lost.
Fucking thought, bro.
He was like, fuck this. I don't win.
The girl actually liked him, dude. I don't think he won, but I think he was like very close to winning. Yeah, dude, fucked up shit.
That is fucking crazy.
Know about that?
I mean, maybe I heard it once, but I did not remember it. No, I completely forgot it.
You had to have heard about that. Fucking mass murder on fucking dating game.
God damn it. What's up, everybody? 43 people, man. What is there? Oh, there's a UFC fight. That's right. People might be drunk over someone's house. They might be lambasted.
Did you hear about fucking Young Republican? No more fucking Twitter.
I mean, I'm IP banned.
Like for good, really?
Yeah, I'm IP banned on there. I have to go through a VPN to log into Twitter.
Get out of here. That's what you have to do now?
Yeah, and by the way, it's because once you get struck enough, they figure you out. And technically, Young Republican contributed to that the one time he went after my account and got my account down. So it's like 3 or 4 strikes and they figure you out. So one of them was him. So this is like karma.
Shit. Wow. Yeah, he was like not really upset, but upset.
Yeah.
He's trying to act like he wasn't, but I knew he was. He's like, damn it, man. I'm not going to be able to have no more fun.
Oh, man. I like this new intro, man. Look at that. I mean, it's not an intro.
Sick.
It's pretty cool shit.
It's just a looping thing. I don't know. This is episode 59. All right, we're going to start in a minute. And, we won't go too long tonight, everybody, but what's up? I always wondered about these Shure SMBs, because like they would sound really good when you take all the microphone covers off the Shure, like, and you kind of get your face planted in the right spot, as long as you're not blowing air into it.
Right.
It sounds so beautiful, but like, you got to have a pop filter in front of it. But I've seen so many other studios using it the same way, and I was watching a Metallica video earlier, and I seen that they, in the recording studio, because they filmed the actual recording studio stuff. They use the footage from the recording studio, behind the scenes stuff, to film the music video.
Footages.
And he had the mic with all the completely bare with the filter up against it. And I was like, that's funny.
Oh yeah, that's how he had it?
Yeah. Well, I guess that's how Michael Jackson recorded it too. I mean, Thriller or whatever. They always use that to sell the microphone. Hey man, you don't like this mic? Michael Jackson recorded Thriller with this thing. You don't want that mic?
Back when I was watching shit from Stern back in the like late 80s, early 90s, and the motherfucker had the same mic.
Oh yeah.
And it was the same exact mic too, and like not just. I mean, like they haven't changed much about this mic in a long time, Well,
I mean, since I was a little kid, I wanted that Electro Voice RE20, like the one you used when you came over.
Yeah.
I dreamed of that mic. I was like, someday I want to. It's funny because I like, they talk about manifesting your dreams or your ideas or whatever. Yeah. And I'm like, I envision myself someday I'm going to be in a radio station and I'm going to talk into that mic and it's going to be my mic. I love that mic. Someday I'm going to get to use that mic. But I never knew it would be someday I would buy the mic and be doing a show on YouTube or something. You know what I mean? Like, it wouldn't even, like, it's bizarre. It didn't quite work out the way I thought, but. I mean, I did use it in college too, but
on that mic though, you are on that mic.
It's funny. Well, I'm on the Shure now because that mic did break, so I gotta, I sent it away. The guy said, "Yeah, it's fucking fried. It's a $200 fix." I might just sell it on eBay like broken, parts, $150, buy it, and then put it towards getting another one someday. But don't need a mic right now. We got 3 of them here. I'm pretty sure we're all right for right now.
Oh yeah.
So, let's start her up, man. Bring whatever. We'll talk about whatever the fuck tonight, man. We're here. We're happy. Ken's got a boner, I heard.
Yeah, man. It's been a while.
It's been a while, yeah.
Spin a child.
We'll talk about the brawl on the 4th of July.
Did you just say spin a child?
Dial.
I heard spin a child, but I'm sorry. I mean, like, that's where my mind went.
Child.
Yo, spin a child. Who wants to step right up and spin this little fuck?
Yo, who wants to spin a child?
Shut up, us.
Fuck.
Did you hear that?
No.
Fuck.
No.
Shut up, us.
Let's hope I can trigger the big one.
The fecal matter, brother.
Let me call him.
That's that old shit.
Fecal matter breed.
Oh,
matter
man.
breeder. Breeder.
Dude,
nobody knows what we're talking
about. If Joe
about.
ever met any of these people, he'd be like, dude, you're sitting on a fucking gold mine here. What's going on?
What have you met Fucci?
Yeah.
What do you
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe
I'll
I'll just
ask him every night to come on the show, Joe. That's what
Oh,
Joe
yeah.
would be. Joe would be like, I got to get this guy Fucci on the fucking show.
Shit.
He would, bro.
Dude, I'll come to fucking New York and just grab motherfuckers. Like, hey. Do you want to be on my show? I can't see. That works.
Walk up to you and be like, "Hello, fecaling matter, Braintree," and you'd be like, "This guy's definitely coming on the show, without a doubt." Like, I want to throw him on the show so bad, but I can't get him on. The fucking guy.
Just give him a handful of pills a day, and he'll be on.
God, if you offered him Percocet or Vicodin, he'd be here every fucking 4 minutes.
See you, Hamill.
That's what we used to call him.
Cum guzzler.
Fucking fecal matter, Braintree.
Oh my god.
I know
like
that maniac 37 years.
He's like a superhero that takes shits every.
See you, Hamill Farb. See you, Ken. See you, Leah.
He's a faggot. Fuck her.
Who the fuck is Bill Apter? Does he have the fucking wrestle crates?
Someone else goes, "That's okay, Bill Apter's dad doesn't know who Bill Apter is."
Oh my God. Either that or he doesn't know who his dad. Never mind. Bill Apter, he's a...
Fuck yeah, I got everyone's addresses, man.
Yeah,
I got everyone's fucking addresses,
That's why Andre
Corbiel has a tattoo with Leah's name on his PP.
Well, Andre Corbiel traded one guy who doesn't like swearing for another.
Some lol.
Footage is...
I like to take you out to dinner one night.
I set this kid up with a chick one time. She calls him back the next day. She's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
And yeah.
I was like, "What do you mean?"
He's a
goes, "We're talking for 5 minutes," and he goes, "I'd love to take a shower with you."
Yeah. He's
Oh my
talking to
God.
the chick for 5 minutes, dude. Okay, for 5 minutes. And it's like, "I'd love to shower with you." She's like, "What a fucking."
He's a faggot. Fuck her.
Fuck.
No, he puts on. Remember Casper the Friendly Ghost had almost like a live action version.
Yeah.
Movie.
Oh my god. Oh, the movie?
Yeah, and then it was the 90s. So she starts crying.
Christina Ricci.
Was it Christina Ricci? Ooh,
Yeah.
Fucking hot, dude.
I like
Christina
fucking
Ricci.
put a
I
load
remember
on her
that
forehead.
What about that school movie she was in when she was in school or something? And she was like,
Yeah,
Dude,
she was in School of My Dream too.
Thing.
Why is she in? Family. Addams Family.
Yeah, I like the fist with thing.
chick, I would
No.
fuck it like.
No, Ken. What you do? No, here's what you do. You stick thing inside of her, then you scare thing.
I'd wind up fucking thing inside of her.
Yeah. Yo, what's up, Big Bad Ads? Welcome back, man. I appreciate that, man. What's up, bro?
Baby.
I love you, man. It's all right.
He's
I'm
back,
sorry.
baby.
He's back, man. Talk about a guy, man.
Pac-Man,
That
Pac-Man.
guy's for life.
For life.
All right, shit. I guess I couldn't trigger the sounds, but fuck it. Let's just start up, man. Here we go. Let me get him. Let get him up. Stick him up. You hear this?
Billy, you cunt!
Elner.
Oh, fuck it. All right, well, here we go. All right, here we go. Blah, blah, blah.
Here.
Welcome, motherfuckers. What's up, everybody? It's Corrupted episode number 59. I got to get all these same things out of the way at the beginning of the show every time and blah, blah, blah. Corrupted 59. I'm Joe Cronin. Ken from the Foul Mouth Network. Filthy Mouth Gamer from the Foul Mouth Network. We have congregated here to kill people. No, for Corrupted episode 59. And we're going to have a good little time here tonight, I think. You know what I mean? We'll have quality over quantity tonight. Instead of doing a 2-hour fucking subluge, we're going to do... That's not a word. We're going to do about an hour and 20 minutes of sexual tension.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to cut a fucking promo, baby.
You know, Mark Henry was on is on the wrestling, whatever, on Sirius Satellite Radio, whatever it is over there. He's on that show now.
Is he really?
He's like, yeah, he's like, he's got that voice. He's got the like.
Good, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's got to be good.
Dude, he is. He came on. He goes.
Good, ain't he?
Dude, he sounds great as like the third guy in or whatever, because he's like, yeah, I always knew. He's like, I kind of got that voice, you know. And I'm like, oh my god, he does. He's got this voice.
He's got that buttery shit going on.
Yeah, like they should have him just talk to women and get orgasms on the show.
be like churning butter with that voice, like.
Oh. Yeah, he'll be like Chernobyl, man. He'll evacuate her fucking hole.
Oh, that bitch, man. Open up your mouth and put some fucking nuclear waste on it.
What the He was definitely pissing on chicks in the 70s, right? I mean, let's be honest.
Who's that?
Dude. I was like, I'm going to piss on you.
Barry White was.
Oh, Barry White, yeah. I thought you were saying Mark Henry. I was like, Jesus.
No.
Go piss on your pussy. Hey, girl, you like having a dude piss on your pussy?
Can you imagine when that comes out? Like, Barry White used to make me piss on his face.
And then there'll be like tapes that'll come out afterwards, and you'll hear like,
just stand still, bitch. Stop moving, man. I can't aim on your fat body.
He told me he could only write a hit if he was coming.
I can only write a hit song, girl, if I'm coming. So I need you to jerk me off when I'm writing.
I actually have the recording of him creating the song. Here it is.
Oh.
I'm gonna come.
Let's get it on.
Like that
new hit song.
I came out with that. That's when I came out with a new hit song, 1978, called Skeet Skeet.
I'm trying to get her to piss on me, Tony.
I'm trying to get the girl to
fucking piss on me, Tony.
Please. Damn it. Now, damn it, Michelle, if you gonna be in here, we can get any woman to come in here and suck off old Barry if you gonna keep talking and backing out of the way. Do you know how much this recording studio costs every hour? It's like more than your life, bitch. Now stand still, suck him off, and let him get the song out. Let him get the song out.
How much fucking money I'm wasting on this studio here, girl? Get to sucking.
I haven't punched a bitch in about 3 months.
I'll punch your bitch lights out.
You know what? I ain't punched a bitch in 3 months. Do you know what? You know what the reasoning is for me not punching a bitch out in the last 3 months? Do you, Michelle? She ain't fuck up, but you fucking up.
You keep fucking up. Yo, imagine he's like,
you just keep fucking up. That shit start riding it like a mother. You keep fucking up.
You gonna keep fucking up. You gonna go home and have to tell your dad you fell on a skateboard.
What did I tell you? You keep fucking up. I'm trying to cut a promo with your pussy.
Dude, I almost just unloaded my coffee all over the fucking screen and the keyboard. Oh my god, man. I almost lost it.
Oh, fuck, man. You keep cutting the fuck up. Why you keep fucking up?
Now, do you want to be in the recording studio sucking off this famous motherfucker? Or do you want to be in the back cutting my cocaine for $25 of the price, bitch?
What you want to be known for? Being that bitch in the back chopping up the cocoa? Or you want to be up here with the big man himself wiping the sweat off my motherfucking brow?
What you know is Big Barry White don't have AIDS. But if I put you back there, bitch, and you sleeping with any one of these motherfucking sound monkeys back there, I'll tell you what, you don't know what the fuck you gonna get, bitch.
You'd rather be sleep with a stagehand?
Yeah, right? Yeah.
It sounds like more like Ike Turner.
You want to sleep with that small dick? You want to sleep with one of them small-dicked white boys who hangs up the lights? Or do you want to be sucking on the big chocolate lollipop?
Motherfuckers, one of them sound skinny jean wearing motherfuckers here in 1978, wearing them skinny jeans with a small white dick? Or would you rather be with Barry White, baby? The big fucking sex machine.
Shut your mouth, bitch. You know what?
The tree trunk.
I based that off of a, there was a guy.
The tree trunks are dicks. They call, he'd be like,
they call me the tree trunks of dicks.
Something tells me that's what Michael's dad was like back then when he was like 40 or 30. You know? Michael, pick up that guitar, you little fuck. Slap you in the face. Now grab a switch.
Tina Turner, what happens when you mouth off?
Listen, I gotta say, thanks to Cloverfield Love, Big Bad Ads, Shell, Bulldog Club, Cody Guada, Reckless Jeff, Kara, Heistman Defoe, Jordan Smith, Joel Perez, everybody else who signed up to become a patron, and everybody who's a patron of all of us because, goddamn, did they fuck up this week? What the fuck did they do? They can't get this shit figured out, man. They fucking 30% of our patrons were automatically just declined over and over again, even though people had money on their cards. Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
Philip DeFranco lost like fucking goddamn 3,000 patrons or something.
Damn.
Holy shit.
I mean, he got them back. I mean, you know what I mean? Because even ours, you know what I mean? Like, I was at 333, and I mean, I'm at 318 now. So, like, almost everyone's come back. You know? I mean, that happens at the beginning of the month anyway. You lose, 20 to 50 people. Either they have to figure out their cards, or maybe they do back off for a few and they come back next day. It just happens. But this was, like, they really fucked something up. This wasn't like a whatever. By the way, I'll never get my money back from Maker Studios. So, can you believe that?
What do you mean?
Maker Studios was a rival of Patreon that said, they were going to be freedom of speech, because Patreon isn't 100% freedom of speech. Like, if I were to, if you, like, showed, like, fucked up pornography, like real porn, or if you, like, did something, like, fucked up, like, in the real world, like, say you, like, ran somebody over and then you were laughing about it on Twitter, like, they've taken people down for stuff like that. So, just like YouTube and Twitter, although not as bad. You can do a lot more on Patreon. But, so Maker was basically just trying to say, hey, come over here, we won't censor you at all. Like, we don't care what you do, And so people...
It was bullshit?
Well, one of the things was... Well, I can still log in. I can't even believe that. But I'm looking at it now. But, yeah, one of the things was it's only one guy was running it. So I do want to say that anybody that's is supporting over there still, if anybody is, you can probably stop supporting or don't forget you have shit over there to unsupport, because it's crazy. Yeah, if I go to like my dashboard over there, I'm trying to see if it still says I have money there. It says I have one supporter now, which is weird. I don't even know why anybody would be
like still over there, right?
Somebody gave me $500 one day.
What?
There. Yeah.
From them?
From them, yeah. It still says it's there. It says total $533. It's still sitting there. I have to give them my bank account to cash out, though. And so I think that maybe that's the scam,
Oh shit!
Scary shit right there.
Add your bank account, then nobody gets paid. That's weird. Last 4 of your social. So I don't know, man. It's weird. It's weird that money's still here, that this is here, and I don't even know if they've ever they like stopped tweeting after a while. People were like, "What the fuck's going on?"
Yeah, that's some shady shit.
Yeah, it is weird, dude. Is it weird that the same people that troll me or troll you or troll whoever, especially me though, because I've been around a lot longer, but they're still the same people. They're still here. They're still trolling. It's the weirdest fucking thing. Like they never stop.
Like what? What's the sense though?
It's just sad lives.
I don't know. It's very weird.
Like, why don't you just let it go? Like,
Well, I think people want attention. They were like, let me get some kind of notice or whatever. I don't know. I guess that's what it is.
They want daddy love.
God damn.
Love me, daddy.
I'll give them a little bit of love. Problem is, when you get them on, you realize they're just fucking psycho.
Oh, definitely.
And it goes nowhere. It's just they fucking troll over and over again. Oh my God, Monica found it. Wow.
No way. She found that?
Gerber, baby. 1 hour, 49 minutes in. Motherfucker.
Fuck does she do that?
How in the world, dude? Like, I mean, really, like.
Throw it down to like some. Like, she's been listening a long time to you, huh?
You're a Jedi, Monica. I don't know. Monica, how long have you been listening? 30? I thought it was WrestleMania 31. I'm not talking about you, Scott, by the way.
Oh, it's so funny you say that, because I thought the same fucking thing.
No, I wasn't talking about him. I know he's being a psycho, but I'm not talking about him.
What's God Almighty? Like, let it go. Have a good time. What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even entertaining him, because it's not. I'm not doing a show about him. It's not going to happen. But we're here to talk, man. We're just all here to talk equally. By the way,
I do something now. Like, did I do something? Is that what's going on?
Oh, it doesn't.
No.
No, it doesn't matter who did anything. Like with him, you know.
I didn't do shit.
But the bottom line is with Corrupted, like, it's about us just talking about whatever the fuck we want. I'm not really the leader. I'm just the guy who starts the show real quick and It's up to all of us to talk. And Filthy, I don't know if I ever told you that, but yeah, I mean, we're all just talking, man. I'm not leading the way. You know, we can talk about whatever we want. Yeah. It's no big deal, and we just.
It's always been like that.
Yeah, you just come up with whatever, and we talk about it. That's all that happens here.
Well, I got some shit we can bring up too, man. I was talking about that Alex Jones shit and how fucked up, like, what's going on with him right now, dude. Like, he's really all fucked up. And he's fucked up over it too, like emotionally fucked up over it.
Well, you know what's happening?
Sued from fucking and then he's suing back the fucking parents from Sandy Hook.
You have to do that. Everyone, you got to remember, everybody has to do that because, like, that's why the Vegas people sued the victims, because they were going to be sued by their insurance companies, so they have to countersue the insurance companies. Yeah. So I know the press said, you know, like, they sue the victims, but technically, like, that's just everyone does that every time, all the time, because that's what you got to do.
It's just like really fucked up.
It's fucked up though. It is.
About it, you know what I mean? It's just like,
yeah.
I don't know what to think about it. Like, I like Alex Jones, but like, I'm like kind of like, what the fuck?
Well, okay, like what, you know, his thing is here's the two things. He kind of said that way back when. He did say one time that he was like, "Oh, I don't believe it. Absolutely, they're all crisis actors." And he said something like that a long time ago, along the lines. Ever since then, though, he always just says, like, "What if they are?" and let's find out. He really believes people died or whatever. Yeah. I blame the people that called those victims. I don't blame him for whatever entertainment or news he provides. I blame the people that called. Who are these sick people? Why aren't they in trouble? They're the ones that should be in trouble. The people that directly harassed the victims, how fucked up do you have to be? Like,
fucked up, man.
Like, you don't go and call the victims and say you're a lying actor, piece of shit. Like, when you don't really know 100%, you think you do, but you don't. Like, and even if they are, you know, you don't know. You can't risk. If you're somebody out there pretty convinced about it, you still can't risk. You can't give me 100% proof. Nobody can give you proof.
If it is true, then, man, you're making a bad mistake and fucking calling out a family that was destroyed.
Yeah, like, dude, this person just lost their little kid, and you're like, you're a fake liar. Dude, I felt that I know what this feels like, because in second grade, I arrived back at school after being off 2 weeks after my dad died. It might have been 3 weeks. And I remember, I've told the story before, it's a real quick one, but at the lunch table, this kid was just like, "Where have you been?" I was like, "Well, my dad died." The kid was like, "No, you didn't." And I was like, "Yeah, he did." And the kid was like, "You're a liar." And like, I'm at lunch, like, and I was like, I'm in second grade, and he just kept calling me a liar, and like, well, why does this guy lie about his dad dying? And started pointing at me and stuff and just weird shit. Dude, I flipped the fuck out, and despite what Leah thinks, I slapped this kid around, and like, I never did that before, ever. I never hit anybody.
Why do you keep saying that?
Yeah, why do you keep saying that?
Yeah, because it's an inside joke. Well, not really.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, she thinks I can't beat anybody up. But no, so like, I mean, I went crazy, and they were like, okay, and they sent me home again for a couple days. I didn't get in trouble. And I guess, I don't know if the other kid did or whatever. But I explained to them what happened. I'm like, this dude was like saying that my dad isn't really dead to me and shit. You know, and that was fucked up. So like,
yeah, that is fucked up.
Like, if my kid was dead and these people were calling me, I probably would hunt them down. Like, to be honest.
Did you hear about the man accused of pushing a boy off a 31-foot?
It's not a man. It's another kid, I think.
Yeah, it's, what is he, like 14 or whatever?
It's a 14-year-old kid.
Are you serious, dude?
Yeah.
What?
You know what? You know the reason he gave?
Off a water slide.
The line was moving too slow.
The line was moving too slow. So he chucked the kid off. But here's where it gets really fucked up. And Filthy probably knows this already, but the kid is slow. He's like mentally fucked up. But his chaperone supposed to be there with him, kind of like Tommy should have one with him all the time. His chaperone that was supposed to be there with him wasn't up on the slide with him, so he was left alone up there, like, and he went and threw a kid off the fucking thing.
He did go dear.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: is they charge him with aggravated assault? Isn't that attempted murder?
Yeah,
without a doubt.
It's well, okay. If the kid died, isn't it some kind of manslaughter? Because he recklessly chucked him off. But did he know, like, so, like, if he turned around and just bashed a kid, and then the kid went, oh, and he fell off the thing and fell over, I could see, like, he didn't mean to kill him, but he did assault him, so maybe that's manslaughter or some kind of manslaughter. But if he threw him off, knowing I threw him over a 30-foot drop, that's, I would assume, attempted murder.
Right, that's a 3-story drop.
However, I guarantee that kid's lawyer, if he's good, would argue that that kid's brain is unable to process that fall could kill somebody. Therefore, while it was an aggressive act, it wasn't attempted murder for him, specifically based on his brain patterns. And then they'd bring up all his mental issues and stuff like that. They'd probably still get sued, but unless there's a law that says your handler must be with you at all times, so they would be able to use his disability to support him. Yeah. But there's no counter support to say, well, then there should have been a handler with him. Well, show me that law. And the park doesn't have any signs that say, if you're of certain needs, make sure your handler's with you, or kids need a chaperone. So therefore, this kid would get pretty much away with it. I mean, I'm just playing lawyer right there.
No, that's fucking pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, if I'm the lawyer, that's what I would do.
Yeah, I mean, why not? That could fucking get this person off for that shit, man. Really.
Derek, you all right, bro? What happened? What happened to Derek? I hope he's all right. What's up, guys, in the chat? We don't usually acknowledge it a lot, but I just happened to see something. But
yeah. Is that Derek?
Hans.
Happy birthday to him, man.
Yeah, man.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. One day after moon. One day after moon. But yeah, dude, the kid looks like a like so.
Yeah.
Man,
is that the sound? Is that the official sound?
He looks like a dude.
He was like, you know what? I don't like this line. And he just chucked the kid. Yeah.
Remember when, what's his name? That comedian would go doo-doo-doo.
Yeah, Carlos Mencia, right?
Like, he was a doo-doo-doo.
He stole everyone's material, but he came up with doo-doo-doo.
I know.
You know why? Because his dad's
that's not even his real fucking name.
Yeah, what's his real name? It's like Benjamin
Ned
John
Wholeness or some shit.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he's not even really Mexican.
Oh yeah, it's all a big fucking work.
He's not Mexican?
No.
What?
Yeah, that's what Joe Rogan called him out. He's like, dude, you're not even fucking Mexican, bro.
I love that.
Your name's Ned Wholeness. Why don't you tell the crowd that? Dude, that's what, can I tell you something? Joe Rogan obviously was popular already. You know what I mean?
Fucked
He
for
was
that.
on 2 shows. He had all this money.
Already,
but that sent him to the stratosphere.
Well, as far as like credibility with people, and he'd like put him through the roof.
Well, because all the other comics didn't want to, nobody wanted to say anything, and Joe got he couldn't go back. I don't think he went back to the Comedy Store for like 10 years after that.
Yeah, well, the way he says it is that after that happened, he talked to Mitzi Shore, on the phone, and she's like, yeah, come back tomorrow night in your regular spot. And then when he went to go back, the person managing, because Mitzi Shore at the time was really old, the person managing, because he's like, no, you're not allowed to come back, fuck you. And he's like, what do you mean? I talked to Mitzi. And he's like, doesn't matter. He's like, all right, fuck you, I'm not coming back.
Yeah.
But he was able to do that because he had money already.
I'd play the clip if you guys could hear it, but you can't, so I won't. But yeah, dude, he shreds him. It's great, and because
I love it.
He keeps it real, man. He's like, fuck this. He's like, no, you're full of shit, and you steal people's shit.
Well, the funny thing is how he started. He's like, he calls him out because he was like calling him up.
He's trying to defend himself. It was so funny.
Remember that?
Carlos Menstelia.
Yeah. Dude, you remember that night when he approaches him on the stage? It's the best thing because at the beginning of it, the people are kind of on Carlos. First of all, the people think it's like people think it's a work at first,
right?
And then they're on Carlos's side, kind of, because they're there to see him, and he's the popular guy and everything. And then after a few minutes, like you can tell that Joe Rogan starts making sense, and you can feel the crowd kind of flipping a little bit.
Yeah,
and it's really interesting.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen that out there, you got to go check that out because that's a fucking classic.
Well, Bailey's not here, so I had to. If Bailey was here, he would have done the like he would have done that. So like I did it. So, there you go. Fuck it. There. You hear that?
See my version. No, I can't hear it.
Oh man.
See my version usually was. That was my fucking version.
What the fuck?
That
you can
like
you can only do it if it's a violent person. You know, like they're violent, then you can. Make fun
is
yeah.
that the rules of the game?
Yeah. if they're in, you know, if somebody's in a fucking supermarket and he's like lollipop, you know, you don't make fun of that kid.
Oh.
You know, but if somebody's like fucking and throws you off a fucking bridge, well, fuck you, derp.
We had a slow friend, that
Tommy.
one time we're in a White No, like totally different slow though.
Yeah,
we're in a White Castle.
A racist.
And
so I'll be right back.
Yeah.
We're in a White Castle, and the guy behind the counter is, I don't even know if can you even use the term mentally retarded anymore? I don't know.
You can say it. Why not? Why can't you say that?
Because you never know.
You
anymore.
never know. You never do. Yeah.
So our friend who's slow was sitting there waiting for our food. He starts. See, this is where you can't get in the middle of two things. He starts spitting spitballs at this guy behind the fucking counter.
God.
And plants one right on the side of his fucking face. And listen, I might be going to hell for this, but I started laughing so fucking hard because it was just a wet, like a, you ever see like a really wet spitball that just splats. It's kind of like we were talking about the dating game, and like the background of the dating game, those splats. It looked like they're supposed to be flowers. It looked like cum splats on the background.
They look like there was something else where those existed, like whether it was a video game or somewhere where like when someone dies or whatever, that would come over their face or something.
Right.
That same looking splat. It's so funny, like a raindrops.
That's what the spitball looked like, and I couldn't breathe.
Dude, I don't know what Blake just sent me, but he just sent me a video clip that says black woman covered in white paint with tampon string hanging out of her coochie goes on Facebook Live.
What?
And the photo of this is amazing. Like the photo of this is insane. Like what the fuck? I don't know what this is, but maybe I'll put it up on JoeCroninShow.net.
It's not Corinne Forever, is it?
No, but she looks like it. Did you hear? Have you heard Mars? I know you probably don't have time to listen to monetize this. It's 5 hours, but Mars Mirror like sent me a DM,
right?
And he's like, "Yo, do you think that Corinne girl is stable enough, man? Because I'd like to invite her down here to Vegas and bang her out." I'm like, what the fuck? So last night on the show, he sort of hints at that, like, "Yo, Tommy, you got to hook me up with Corinne." And I'm like, "Dude, can I tell everybody what you said to me?" And he's like, "Yeah, I don't care." So I'm like, "Yeah, this guy wants her to fuck. This guy wants to bang her." Like, I mean, Mars like, "Yeah, man, I want to nail that thing. It looks like it'd be wild."
Yeah, she's crazy.
God damn it, man.
I was planning on, because Christmas Day at 5:30 in the morning, I'm flying to Los Angeles for the week.
Wow.
And because my brother-in-law moved there.
You're on tour. Oh, he sees Ryback at the store all the time, so maybe your brother will too.
Oh shit! So check this out. I was thinking of seeing when Corinne Forever is gonna fucking live stream.
Yeah.
And fucking find her with a fucking foul mouse t-shirt on and yell cunt right on a fucking stream.
Wait a minute. You're telling me she is in Vegas?
No, she's in L.A.
Oh, you're going to L.A. I heard you wrong. I thought you said you were going to Vegas.
Oh, no. Yeah, I'm going to Los Angeles.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I heard Nevada. All right, cool.
So I'm going to wait till she live streams and figure out where she is. Because like one night she was at Skid Row and shit fucking around.
Oh, yeah. I've seen her at the Rainbow Room before.
Yeah, I'm going to find her fucking live feed and I'm going to fucking yell cunt right in front of it.
Oh, man. That will be funny. Actually, if you yell that's the mating. That's the call. If you yell cunt, she starts touching her pussy. And she starts running around while like fucking rubbing her clit back and forth, like when you yell that.
But I guarantee she'll totally like humor the whole fucking thing too. Because you could tell if you watch a stream, like people just walk up to, "What you doing?"
Why is everyone?
girl?
I feel like she has some kind of spell on people because like I don't give too much of a fuck about her. But I've heard everyone's just like obsessed with, like, I don't know why, like it's really weird. Like,
yeah, well, the Skid Row shit I was interested in because I wanted to see what that was about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean I've watched about 4 of her things too to be like, what is she gonna do anything weird that I can talk about? But it'd be fun if she fucked a mailbox.
Yeah, exactly.
That would be weird.
If funny, she went to In-N-Out Burger and just shoved like an animal-style burger up her twat.
That place is so sloppy, man. That L.A., man, I don't fucking... You know what's weird, too, is my ex-girlfriend's out there, and, like...
Yeah.
Like, it's, like, every once in a while, like, I see, like, a photo or something of her on Instagram. We blocked each other a long time ago everywhere. But on Instagram, she's on there. And I'm like... every once in a while, I see a photo, and I'm just like, man, this place is fucking... Like, if you don't... and this is no offense to anybody who's there who's not like this, but I mean, a lot of the people that I know that went there ended up just being fucking degenerates, which is like,
I agree 1,000%.
It's bizarre. Like, it's, and, you know, not everybody's like that, but it's like, Jesus, man. She's like tattooed up all of a sudden. You know, there's just a different dude for like weeks in her photos, and then there's another guy, and like, just, it just feels like everyone's just banging. I don't know how everybody doesn't have AIDS out there. I know D Moon ain't like that, but.
Well, they have facade out there. Like, everybody has this fakeness about them that they're all on camera or some shit.
Yeah, it's real weird.
It's bizarre. Like, you walk into remember the fucking bin court stealing video of Jane's Addiction? How they're in like that drugstore and shit.
Yeah.
And like the woman looks like she fucking something. She put a fucking makeup on with a butter knife. That's what they look like.
Yeah, it's
That's
true.
what a chick looks like, bro.
Exactly. She looks like. What did we say that she looked like again? She was wearing someone's face, like Leatherface.
Oh my god!
Look at me.
She's all fucked up, that chick.
That's what.
Yeah, I was just telling Joe when you were gone.
Joe, I gotta tell you, I love the whole Ice Poseidon crew, bro. Like, they're a bunch of fucking whack jobs. You ever watch him?
Well, the funniest thing is, like, a lot of those guys I watched separately, and now they're all with him, and it's the weirdest thing. Like, you know, like, I mean, just, it's weird. Like, the what's his face? Fuck the other guy. The guy that always fucking, he's insane. I couldn't believe they put him on the bus, and then they got anything for views there now too.
Hampton Brandon.
Yes, Hampton Brandon.
That kid, dude. That kid is funny as fuck.
That shit is fucking like that is
so wise ass too. But dude, when he fucking starts talking to people in the public, dude, he is fucking hilarious though, man. I gotta give it to him. He's a wise ass fuck, but he's funny as fuck.
Yeah, that shit.
Dude, that's a whole new streaming. Like, they're doing something new and different over there, dude. Like with him, you know, like, that's some new shit.
I can't believe that they're lucky enough. Like, it's funny how big they are, but they can still go almost everywhere, and a lot of people don't even know. You know, that's the best thing.
Yeah. And I love when Ice Poseidon goes, "We'll try you out on the show for a little while. We'll see how you are." And I like this fucking guy. He's
but I'll
like,
give you AIDS.
Yeah, it's like, and then maybe you could be part of the Purple Army.
The purple.
I'm like, what the fuck is this?
You know what we should do is, like, one day we should all make sure you guys get like a week or two off of work. We just figure out where they are. We just take a van and we fucking pull up next to them.
Dude, that's, what do you think fucking fucking Tommy NC's buddy over there, James Worley, did? That motherfucker.
But no,
dude,
but we'll
sleeping on Ice Poseidon's porch.
Nah, but we'll get off on, like, we will get off our van, like, with fucking full on, like, weapons from like the fucking 18th century. Like, it'll be crazy.
Could you imagine we did like a minivan trip like that? Like, like just all people.
You, like, and Filthy has an ice pick, and I'll have a bat or like,
wait,
like a
Joe,
mace.
what are you saying? Get off the fucking van with like a musket and great shot? Like,
just stare at them and just stare at them. You know what I mean? Just stare at them.
Dude,
you know, and
that
like,
would be like,
I'd have a mace. Fucking Ken has katana blades.
Katana blade. Like,
we get off the
let's get
fucking
out like the fucking Ninja Turtles.
Yeah. And we'll get a van and we'll write "fuck Keemstar" on the van. Like,
fuck Keemstar. Fuck
dude,
Keem.
You realize, like, you couldn't ignore that if we pulled up next to them like that. I mean, we would be. That'd be really funny.
Right into his asshole.
I'll do it, man. I'll do. You know, because I mean, what the fuck, you know. I could waste a week traveling around to hotels, keeping up my shows at hotel rooms while trying to find them, and just to do something stupid.
That's all you need to do to move to California to like sustain yourself living there. Is if you can go live on your live stream and have people donate to you while you're live.
Yeah.
You know, like on your phone and shit. Then that means you can move to LA.
Well, I should do. I was thinking about doing it.
In for the first part, but. Yeah. You'd be able to go there. Like, that's what fucking the burger dick is doing.
Well, you know, if I didn't, actually, the burger dick.
You know who I'm talking about? The burger guy, Burger Planet.
Because he's got, I mean, like, no more of these make a video, review the food, or do whatever on the food. No, fucking, you got to go there live and be like.
Now, dude, you notice about these guys? Like, they're running YouTube now. The streamers, like the streamer guys, like the Twitch streamer dudes. Mm-hmm. Like, a lot of them moved to fucking YouTube now.
Yeah. It's kind of like the influx from when they did the when Vine came over here too, and like it's. But you know what the thing is, like, about it drives me nuts is, like, I mean, like, you know, if I didn't have kids or I didn't have anything to worry about here, I mean, I know that like it would be on because I would just be all out insane. I'd be like dumping chocolate syrup on my head while walking through a populated area going, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. And just taping the people's reaction. Like that'd be the funniest thing. It's like, what the hell?
That's why I love that dude, Hampton Brandon, because he just gives zero fucks, dude. He just talks to whoever he wants, says whatever he wants, you know, does whatever he wants. And he fucking gets into fist fights with people, and he's just you know, rude motherfucker, but he's so fun to watch, man, because it's just like fucking. There was one point where he streamed the whole entire like 4 hours of him in this chair with wheels on it. He rolled through like several fucking communities on this chair, went into stores with it, had it valeted at one point. Like fucking guys, like I was dying from his shit, dude.
Oh man, that especially if you like they can. You know, it's funny anyway that it's live. You don't know what's going to happen. The idea that anything is going to happen is always intriguing.
Yeah,
I mean,
it is.
That's why from day one on YouTube, the minute I could go live on YouTube, I've been doing it because, like, I was like, this is the way to do this.
Joe, that's what I'm saying. Like, Tommy thinks, like, with his vlogs are like what vlogging is, but vlogging is not that no more. It's not the vlogging that Tommy does anymore. The vlogging is live.
Yeah.
If you vlog, it's got to be live.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's where it's at now, as far as vlogging. If you want to become a vlogger on YouTube or what's that other one? The fucking Twitch. You got to be vlogging live.
Yeah, it's too bad that everybody got caught onto it, but it's because there's so many live streams now. But
there is, but you know, like there are only like a handful of people who are like real deal fucking absolutely hilarious and must watch. You know, it's like a must watch, you know?
I remember somebody asked them to like ask somebody randomly to gargle their sauce or something, and they did it. And I was like, man, that'd be hilarious. The donations coming in. But yeah, man, I don't know. Well, you know what happened is like they're already starting to ban it. They're like finally, because before for a while, like, you know, places didn't know, you know, you were live and like they'd be like, okay, I guess, sure, stream, I don't care. But now like people know about it and they're like, no, don't stream in here. I don't want people streaming in here, and you know, things like that. And now people get swatted, you know, they get swat the business. So like they get freaked out. My thing would be to stage the whole thing, you know, like I'd invite people like a party to this place and I'd be like, listen, I'm going to be walking around asking fucked up questions all night. So just go with it. It's part of the thing. Enjoy yourself, free drinks. And And you take the donations to say whatever, like, so if someone donates $50, like, ask that girl to suck your hole or suck your cum. So you go up to them and you're like, yo, bitch, suck my cum, and they're just like, oh my god, what the fuck? Yep, and then walk away, and then they're like, oh my god, this guy's a badass, but really, you know what I mean? You facilitated the whole thing.
Joe, did you hear, and Filthy, did you hear about that? The black chick on Facebook who went live.
We just talked about it while you were gone because Blake sent it to me. Dude, she looks like.
What the fuck is going on there?
She's doing white body as It the Clown, like it's, or Pennywise.
And she's saying, she's fucking going. She's pissing on herself. This bitch is out of her fucking mind, dude.
I wanted to play it. I was like, I can't fucking, I don't know. I can't play that.
You can't fuck with that shit. I mean, yeah, even I know not to fucking play that shit.
I might put it up on the website, though. That maybe JoeCroninShow.com.
No, it's like so fucked up.
Oh, my God, dude. She look. Oh,
crazy,
my God.
Bro. So crazy, dude.
How is it? This can't be allowed, though, right? Her pussy's out.
Her pussy's like fucking just hanging right out, dude. Like,
how about the person that comes in behind her and then she just looks at him like, yup. I'm in white body again. Can you imagine if a white guy did this and like painted himself black and was like walking around? What the fuck? What is she saying? She looks like Ronald McDonald. Like evil Ronald McDonald.
That's who we should dress up as, Joe.
Yeah.
I'll be Grimace.
Oh yeah,
you can be fucking Ronald McDonald, like a fry guy.
I want to be the hamburger.
Ken will be fucking Mayor McCheese.
McCheese.
Eat my cheese.
Who'll be the Hamburglar? We'll make Lucky Low the Hamburglar. Robble? Yeah, Tommy would be perfect. He's got the voice for it and everything.
Yeah. Oh, he would just, that's hands down him right there.
Compliment.
Shave your face, motherfucker.
I said, yo, Joe. Before I did a fucking thing where where I did this thing about like the lives and times of Tommy NC.
Oh man,
dude. And I did this skit where I was talking about Tommy was playing this chick and he was like dressed up as a girl, and this guy was like trying to get the first like third base with him, and he was feeling around down there. And all of a sudden, Tommy was like, "Be careful!"
Oh my god,
like, you're very close.
I just can't get over him feeling up what's her face still from 2 years ago.
Dude, that was dude, that's what made me start doing like podcast about him.
Oh man, yeah, when he grabbed her.
That, and I was like, guys, you guys gotta see this. And I brought it back to Filthy and them, and I was like, look at this. And they watched it and they were like, we gotta go on and talk about this. Like, we have to. And we went on saying, like, you know, we were like, damn, this guy Tommy was fucking. You remember that, Filthy?
Yeah.
I remember
That's
KEEM.
why I said I wanted to shit on his chest.
I called him. And I was like, "You got to take this down." I was like, "Dude, you were really weird in this." And then, like, literally hours later, Keemstar was like reviewing it on a stream.me stream, and I was dying laughing because he was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Dude, that was great though.
And it's the weirder thing was Keemstar had just been in a fight with JD from New York, and I was like, it's so weird because he was in a fight with JD from New York, and now he's sitting here talking about Tommy. I'm like, both of these guys are involved in my community.
Dude, yo, he used to shit on JD from New York so hard, bro. I used to die laughing when he would do it because he'd be like, you fucking sit there talking about wrestling for 4 hours and all you do is scream, scream, and scream. And you just saw this look on fucking JD's face like he couldn't say nothing in return. Like he just looked so dumbfounded.
Well, he wanted because he probably wanted to suck up to KEEM because, you know, KEEM is a guy that's higher than him. So when JD's around someone who's higher than him, he wants to swallow them to get in their thing. Like they're he's like
you
friends
know what?
now.
Listen, I do hear that though because like I know like if I'm when I was on with KEEM on
Tommy's thing
channel, I was like kind of like I wasn't intimidated, but I was kind of like, all right, like, you know, KEEM's a big guy. Like, you got to watch what you say because if you say something stupid or fucking, like, he won't let you live it down type of thing. You know what I mean? So it was like, you got to kind of be on point, you know?
You should have just said, you know what? Why don't you do a video on me? And he'd be like, why? What happened? And you just be like, well, you know, I fucked your mom. Do a video on that.
Well, he probably would have fucking laughed at that.
Yeah,
you know?
I probably would have.
Forget the time where I got told, oh yeah, come on, Keemstar's probably gonna call into the show, get ready to rip him. And I sat there writing stuff for like 4 hours about shit to say about him.
Yeah.
And all ready, and he called in, and what happened? I got disconnected mysteriously on fucking Skype when it happened, and I'm like, you piece of shit.
Or the time KEEM was gonna call in to monetize this, and I missed it by 5 minutes.
I remember that.
That was fucked up. I missed him by 5 minutes. We would have gotten that fucking moment to talk with him. I would have gotten that moment to converse with him.
Funny.
All I ever got to talk to him was was DMs back and forth for a couple of days, but he never called so I could set his
at one point
straight.
I was fucking DMing him and speaking with him like once a week, man.
Yeah.
And you know, he seemed like he's the type of guy who gets annoyed really easily.
Yeah, real quick he's done. He's like, this guy sucks.
I stopped fucking around with it and like stopped because I actually hit him up once and like pitched something to him, an idea for a show. Right. And that I kept thinking of in my mind, and I kept seeing like Keemstar doing it, and I pitched this idea to him, and he was like, he took a while to answer me back, and then he finally did. He was like, that's a pretty good idea, but it's not practical or something like that. And I was like, what are you talking about? It's fucking foolproof. All you got to do is just fucking you announce it, and it would fucking like bring thousands and thousands of people out, you know?
Yeah.
He like shot it down because he didn't think of it. You know, and then like months later, he kind of fucking did almost the same thing with a show.
Right.
But, you know, I'm not going to, I mean, obviously, it probably wasn't me who made him think of that, but I did pitch him almost the same type of idea, but he kind of shot it down 1, 2, 3 because it wasn't his idea, you know? That's what it felt like.
Yeah.
You know, he's a fucking, if it ain't his idea, he's a little bit of a bitch. But you know something? He's friends with all those fucking Ice Poseidon dudes. He's friends with all those guys, man. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, if Mars...
He's friends with everybody now, dude. Come on. Keemstar, dude.
Yeah.
Like, that guy was fucking an outcast at, like, from the top part of the top tier of of YouTube, he was an outcast.
He was like the Seanzview for a while.
Yeah, he was blackballed, bro. That dude, he was like blackballed, literally.
I mean, I'm talking about like back when he had to make multiple channels back in like 2014 or 15 or whatever. But
yeah, he went through the ringer on YouTube, bro. He was getting fucking fucked with constantly. They were taking down his streams. They were.
Did Scott kill himself yet? Anybody know? Is Scott alive?
Oh boy,
I'm not saying anything.
Is he dead?
It's like fucking Beetlejuice, man. You say it and forget it.
Well, he was just going off. Apparently, he got tooled.
About what, man?
Oh, I mean, I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's just
something. Yeah, but like, is it something having to do with me? Because usually it's about me. Like, I didn't even say anything.
I think he wanted to square off with you or something on the phone or something. You know.
Tonight?
Yeah. And I was like, no, we're not making the show about you.
Said a fucking word. I don't even care. It's not even on my fucking radar anymore, dude.
I know, but I'm just saying. That's why I'm like, it's done, man. It's over. What are you talking about?
It's over, bro. It's like it's a dead fucking area. Like at this point, it's like you're just doing it now. Just what? To stay relevant, or like I don't understand.
Yeah, that's what it is. He wants to make the show about him. You know, that's why I said no. I said if you want to talk about that later and you want to try to do a one-on-one or something, that's up to him later on. But we're not doing that on Corrupted. We're not.
Like, what the fuck does he want from me?
He wants your blood.
From me, dude. Like, do you really fucking really just keep this going for what reason? No, I haven't said shit fucking the longest time.
Oh, he will though. You don't. Come on, man. He's done it with me.
Like, enough is enough.
You don't care. It's never gonna end when he's.
I don't think anybody gives a fuck at this point.
He's in personality 7, man.
Get it?
What do you want from me? You know, we got to go back. We never talked about Norm Macdonald a couple weeks ago. We were like, we're going to talk about Norm Macdonald. Then we never did. People were like, oh, fuck. We basically, all we ever said was like how we knew women don't like him usually.
You know, you said that because I saw Norm talking about live streamers now. And like streamers. He was at the awards for that YouTube shit.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, he was at like some kind of YouTube awards. And they were him about like streamers and shit, and he was like naming names, but you knew he didn't watch them, but he was like kind of naming these names. You could kind of tell he was like somebody told him what names to say, and he was trying to act like he watches all that shit.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? He's like, I got this list here, Chemstar, Chemtrail.
Yeah, that's it was basically like that, you know. And you know, he was like making remarks about like how Hollywood is changing into like this fucking like streaming. Everybody's walking around with selfies now, and fucking, you know, all these kids are walking around with selfie sticks. And he's like, half of these fucking people, like nobody even cares or they find them interesting at all. They don't find them interesting at all. But yet they walk around with fucking selfie sticks, acting like they have channels that are like, you know,
oh boy,
killing it or something.
You know, Bill Clinton killed a guy.
Bill Clinton killed him.
Don't say that, Norm. Don't say that. Why? Everybody knows. Like, oh, it's so fucking
it up. He's like, you know, Bill Clinton killed a guy. Lines it up like,
you know.
The closest person I know in real life that has that sort of like mentality is Troy. Like, he's got the closest to me. Like, he's not Norm Macdonald at all. But I mean, like, he's got this sort of like. You think he's about to say something like important or something or smart, but it's really he's just shitting on somebody or something. And it's like that reminds me of that. But yeah, that whole thing. Did we play that last week?
What, The View?
Yeah. I think we forgot to. I think that's what it was. I think I meant to play the thing from The View, but now
then we went off the fucking rails to DMT and fucking
But
wait, were we talking DMT?
Yeah.
No, Jesse's on the phone.
Let's do it. Wait, I'm on the show. I have to be loud.
Well, then let's go home.
Well, we will go home.
Then let's go.
What the hell's going on?
I'm at a brewery.
Actually, Shell, I don't really care if you fucking care, and some people care. Care enough for what? For this kid to fucking call up and have a with me over a show for fucking no reason when I'm not even doing anything?
No.
You talking about me?
No, I'm talking fucking Shell in the chat. Like, what? Who wants to hear about it? Like, what is it really that fucking important? Shell, you want to hear about it? Shell?
What the hell's going on?
I think Ken's gonna have a conniption.
Yeah, but
I want to hear it.
Like, nobody fucking cares about it. Nobody. What do they care? They want to hear me and him argue again?
I'll come on here and just.
Does everybody really want to hear that?
You know?
Does everybody really want to hear that?
I'll hear it.
See if you can. You're in a brewery. See if you can take a handful of hops and shove it in
I'm
the
at
pussy
the
and brew some
Landers
beer.
Brewery. If you ever get a chance
Hey,
to be out here, you gotta be out
Jesse, can you kidnap somebody at the brewery, you think, and get away with
here.
it?
Dude, there was a blonde I think I could have kidnapped, but she had a boyfriend. I'd had to knock him out first.
Oh, man. That's too bad.
Yeah. But I
mean-
had a glass in my hand. I could have fucking cut his throat, and just been like, he's dead. Come fuck me,
I mean, you're getting to like throw and your mom's like pretty tough, right? It's like throw mama from the train, mom, and she's like,
Oh, she'll just watch.
Jesse!
She'll be like, get me a Paps. He's handling
Lube your
shit.
cock up with his fucking throat blood and fuck up.
Blood is kind of a
Jeez, oh my
stimulant
God.
if you use it right.
And you gotta use
fuck?
it fast because it fucking clots up. It gets all fucking.
use it up, baby.
It does, and then you have to fucking heaten it. You have to give it heat and re-wet it. It's very difficult.
You gotta hope for a person that has low platelets in their blood.
I forget does anybody remember what blood type? I bet Jesse knows, but anybody know what blood type they are? Because I can never remember.
Dude, I don't know what blood
O
type,
positive.
man. I really don't.
I think I'm.
positive, O negative, and O positive, aren't they difficult?
They're difficult.
No, O negative is the universal donor.
Okay, well, which one's the one where you fuck everything up?
I think I'm B negative. I think I'm B negative, but I don't remember.
How the fuck do you find that out?
You go to the
I
fucking
gave blood
doctor.
one time.
Yeah, I give blood all the time, but they don't tell me my fucking blood.
You know what?
type,
If you
that's
get
ass.
if you just go to the doctor and get a baseline or what's it called?
Like, all right, let's say I'm gonna go get blood work just in general. Like, I can
Right.
tell them, like, go ahead and throw my blood type in there.
Right.
Like a checkup, yeah.
Okay, that's what I'll do.
Yeah. If you
Hey,
get
what
like,
blood type am I?
I think if you get
My mom
a base,
doesn't know, so she doesn't love me. She's a B though, if that matters.
Yeah. See, I
Come
could
on,
save.
dude,
your
I don't
mom's
wanna know your
life.
mom.
Wait,
bra
does
size.
that
What the
have
fuck
to do
is
with
wrong with
negative?
Yeah.
Are you negative or positive?
How big's the hole?
She's positive. Be positive.
Get a tape measure and measure it.
I'll measure. I'll tell you off the air about the measurement.
Wouldn't it be funny if they had like sex stats on those websites? Like they had like camel toe size and everything. Jesse just
moderate to small camel toe.
It's 17 centimeters and with a hang down
Yeah,
of
man,
3
brother.
degrees. A hang down of 3 degrees.
Chick here who has a button between
Oh yeah.
fat
Close out. Thank you, brother.
because she's overweight and her pussy hits the floor when she walks.
That's
the
a
big
bunion.
bunion cunt.
Somebody said gay positive in the chat. I think it was Minnesota.
I'm gay
Yeah,
positive.
She's got herself a gay positive there. Jesus.
Jesus, fucking eat a fat dick sandwich. And calm down.
Fill me up. Hey, we went to the I was thinking of the time Tommy before Tommy left the show and did all that stuff to me, Tommy C, when he flew down here. And we went to the Salem, Massachusetts. We went to like 2 of the breweries over there, like the little mini microbrewery things, and they make it there, they sell it there, that type of deal.
Mm-hmm.
And I drank this fucking beer, and I got to be careful because like I feel like even blueberries. I had some blueberries tonight, and they gave me like the tickles in my throat and the burning feeling, and I didn't feel too good, even though I love blueberries. The beer does that to me too. So,
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I think it's the hops or something, but Corona does not do it to me. So whatever's in Corona, I think I was told that Corona wasn't, like it's something else. It's not hops or something, or I don't fucking know if anybody knows, but I don't know.
What it's doing, like what specifically is
Yeah,
doing
like-
that to you?
Like the more weedy it is, or like the more something it is, it gives me that sort of itchy throat and acid reflux feeling, like some.
What about Blue Moon?
I think Blue Moon would do it to me. Yeah, I haven't had Blue Moon in like 7 years though. So when I drank it last, I didn't have an issue. So maybe I got ulcers. Maybe I got like fucking 3 ulcers down there or something.
Let me ask you a question, Joe. What's the best place to watch a UFC event, like in your area?
Oh man, probably it would probably be. Okay, there's a couple answers to this. First of all, in Somerville, there was like a small, like arcade place. Like I'm talking like back in the day, like in New York, where you went into like a place that looked like it was a big basement that had video games in it. You know what I'm talking about?
Right. Yeah.
And like the ceilings are like the metal shit, like scaffolding. There was a place like that in Somerville, Mass, and you could smell. It was like Fight Club. You could smell a fight in there. And when they used to put the cages up, only about 400 to 500 people could surround the cage. So that was pretty fucking cool. But other than that, they only do it usually at the TD Garden or somewhere. But
no, what I mean is like if I want to watch it on like television.
like TV, okay.
Yeah.
Shit.
Because the reason I'm asking is because the Conor McGregor fight, I'm gonna be there over there in that area.
Well, you come to my house. No, I'm just kidding. No, the kids are running. No,
nuts. October.
You know, shit. I don't know anymore because I don't do shit anymore. But it used to be the stadium in Quincy, in the Quincy Center, the stadium, or the stadium in Braintree. Or you can go into Boston and go to the stadium in Boston. But it's like douchebags. Like you're gonna get in a fight with somebody. People are fucking.
Jeez. I'll come to douchebag stadium.
We'll look it up though. We'll look it up. You know what a good place would be to me, but this might be too kid-like for everybody.
I can't.
The fucking Dave and Buster's. I'd go there.
Oh, okay.
Because
Dave and Buster's?
Yeah, because you can get all that food. The bar's open. It's a big table area.
Filthy hates the games from Dave and Buster's. Why?
Fucking terrible.
Why do you hate them? I think they're cool. Like it's what a modern day fucking arcade room is now.
No, but like I like an arcade where there's fighting games, there's platform games, there's sports games, there's fucking shooting games, there's a whole array.
Yeah, but I understand where you're coming from with that, but I don't know. I just think like Dave and Buster's is fun.
Now it's racing and shooting, and that's it. And quiz. I don't want to play a quiz show. Go fuck yourself.
I destroyed Deal or No Deal. Like I love that fucking game.
What about the big Pac-Man on the huge fucking Pac-Man and shit? That's pretty cool.
Just give me fucking regular Miss Pac-Man.
Dude, I would stuff my cock in Miss Pac-Man's fucking eyes.
Pac-Man's got a fat fucking cunt.
Yeah, she does.
She's got a big bunty fucking.
Whenever she ran over one of those cherries or the strawberry, she'd shove it in her cunt. That's where it would go.
Dude, I'd make Miss Pac-Man eat all of me.
Fat, lying, fucking big beady cunt.
Oh my god.
Well, coincidentally,
is that Miss Pac-Man's mouth or is her pussy ready?
That's her pussy.
That's her pussy where it eats all the pellets.
That's why the highest score fruit was a banana.
You fucking sick cunt. Pac-Man, you're a fat, sickly cunt.
You're fat, sickly
cunt.
Can you imagine after the game's over, like internally in the game, she's taking that banana,
fucking blasted into a fucking fat bunt because her husband Pac-Man won't fucking shove nothing in there no more because it's fucking old and smelly.
Oh man!
Do you remember that old?
Jeez, what does that mean?
It's like a garbage.
What are you getting at, Ken? What are you
Smelly,
getting at?
girthy, fucking garbage cunt.
Oh my god!
All of a sudden, Ken has become the filthy mouth gamer.
Yeah,
he's going, man. He's fired up.
Miss Pac-Man, she can fucking eat a dick.
That's why she's called Miss Pac-Man, because they just pack it in there. They fucking stuff it in her.
She's packing men. She Pac-Man. She fucking packs men.
I always wondered in like Donkey Kong when you win the game and Donkey Kong falls off the girders and fucking dies.
Yeah.
Does fucking Mario fuck Paulina on his corpse?
Yeah, Mario walks over to him and goes, "Oh, you're dead. I'm gonna fuck your girlfriend. Well, you're dead.
Miss Donkey Cunt.
I'm gonna fuck your girlfriend."
I'm a Wario, and I'm gonna fuck your girl.
I always thought Wario was like secretly
Mario was a mean fuck, wasn't he?
But I always thought he was secretly gay,
Like, but he always sounded like, "I'm a Wario, and I'm a suck the head of your cock." I'm a Wario, and I'm gonna suck the head of the cock.
And I'm gonna eat your cum.
I'm gonna eat the soul fucking load of the cum. I want you to make me a cum spaghetti.
I'm gonna gobble.
I'm gonna gobble your fucking fry gonjala.
If you think about it,
my mother went away with all her friends to fucking the Jersey Shore like 2 weeks ago, and you should have seen these women when they picked her up, dude. I just thought like these people should be on TV because they're all like hairdressing women from New York and shit, and one's from Jersey, and the one from Jersey is like standing in my mother's living room going, "Oh my God, I love it. Oh my God, Maria.
Oh God, all my friends are gonna be there. We had ambrosia. Oh my God.
It's like they get so excited over food and shit.
Dude, I don't know why I just thought of this, but I'm dying inside. Do you remember the night when it was your mother's birthday and I called up as the rival hairdresser?
Oh yeah.
Dude, that all flew through my head within 30 seconds. I was like, dude, what if I called up and was like an angry, like, opposite hairdresser to Ken's mom?
Her fucking hair was done wrong. She fucked all the customers. That's how she got the customers. How dare you?
I gotta pull that someday. Like, it's got on our birthday, so we should be able to find it.
That's great.
I don't know, man. I was trying. I was like, the funniest thing was I was sitting there. I don't remember what was going on, but I remember I was like, I gotta do something. Like, for his show, I was like, I gotta do something to give back. Like, I haven't been doing anything on his show, and I was thinking I gotta do something, you know, just to add and get out of there real quick. And I couldn't. And then she called, and then it just popped into my head. I'm like, that was hilarious to me. Like, that's a whole TV show to me or something. Like, hey, you know, you should come over here and get your hair cut. What the hell was that? Did you just lick your lips? No. Like, what the fuck? And then she takes another guy and blows him and then gives him a haircut.
Oh, fuck, man.
I'm not saying your mom did that, but it's just the idea of it. It's the idea of it is great.
The fuck, man.
Hey,
the fuck, man.
What the fuck, Tony? Shut the fuck up.
The fuck, man. You big fucking vagina fucking girthy cunty fucking smelly slug fucking walrus looking fucking
What the fuck? Did you hear JB called in last night at the end and monetized this, but I don't remember what he said because I was destroyed.
JB?
Yeah.
Called in?
Yeah, I told him to call in. Well, he's been all excited recently. See, I think how sports teams go for him. See, I'm convinced he left all the shows because the Vegas Knights lost. Like,
wasn't it before that though?
No, well, no. He said he had to kind of step away from monetize this, and Vegas lost that same night. This is my conspiracy theory. Vegas lost that night, and something inside died, and he gave up monetize this. But then Vegas lost the Stanley Cup, and that's when he left Corrupted, the place he said he would never leave.
Vegas they had like such a free ride to the finals, bro. They didn't really face any teams that were worthy, you know?
Well,
think about it. Like, think about the East Coast teams. They're like, I mean, the West Coast teams. They can't compare to the West to the East Coast.
But this is a brand new team that annihilated the fuck out of people all year long. They beat teams in the regular season though that were good. So, come on, man. You know,
anybody of any fucking relevance.
But here's the thing. So here's my theory, right? Couple nights ago, Red Sox played one of the best games I've ever seen, actually, of like top 20 best games.
Get out of here, really?
Dude, they were stealing bases on the Yankees. I haven't watched a game all year long. I sat down just because I don't have time. Oh, it's funny because even Leah was... She
dominating year, bro.
Well,
like,
I know. I mean, I've been watching. Like, I watched the highlights. No, I watched the
keep track. I got you.
Yeah, I watched the 10-minute highlight package on YouTube that this guy does it. I don't know how he doesn't get taken down or whatever, but it's like the game in 10 minutes. But I sat down the other day at the beginning of the game, and boy, did I strike gold because it was the best game of the season. They were stealing bases on the Yankees. The Yankees got 7 runs and we got 15. Like we
have a lot to prove, bro, because a lot of people are like, "Oh, you know, the Red Sox are really good, but they won't beat the Yankees." Bullshit, they won't. They already proved that they could hang right in there with them, man. You know, if not, blow them the fuck out.
Well, and here's the thing too. And then yesterday, fucking Priscilla fucking throws a goddamn 1-hit perfect game, 87 pitches. 87 pitches in a New York Yankees Red Sox game? That's like insane.
That's a gem.
The game was over in under 3 hours, I think.
That dude pitched a fucking gem.
I just so my theory is he was jerking off so hard that
dude, whatever he was doing, he better keep doing it because, man, what a fucking game that dude threw, bro. Like,
dude,
wow.
I watched that too. Only 2 games all year, and I'm so glad I did. But even
that lineup is not easy to fucking, you know. I mean, a lot of those guys do strike out a lot, but still.
Yeah, it's I don't know, man.
What do you think? Wait, let me be honest with me right now. Be honest with me. Where do you think Boston ends up when it's all said and done? Winning a World Series or not this year?
If they don't, at this point with the way the team is going, if they don't get to the World Series, I mean,
it's gonna be disappointing.
Maybe like Game 7 of the ALCS or something. If they lost, I could say, all right.
You see them going up against the Yankees?
Dude, this smells.
That's destiny.
This
You're right,
smells like destiny. It's reeks of Yankees, Red Sox.
It's so fucked up, man. You know it's gonna happen too. I just know it,
Dude, you could smell it. I remember, in 04. I remember 03. I could smell it in 03. I was like, we're gonna fucking play the Yankees and go to the World Series, and then we lost that Game 7. Aaron Boone.
Oof.
Oh yeah, but you know what? You guys got him back a year later because you did something that fucking no one's ever done. You know.
That was insane, dude. But I smelled it that year, and you could smell it, man. It was in the air. Like, they got Alex Rodriguez. We put Manny up for waivers. We didn't get rid of Manny. We kept Manny. They got Alex. And it just, dude, I can sniff it right now, to be honest. It's not as good as 04, probably, but it's...
Marvin is definitely right about that, man. Whoever is hot in fucking October and at end of September, October, that's who basically, like, will... if you get hot at that point, you could fucking go all the way without a problem,
Yeah, and I mean, they've been good all year, though. It's like, doesn't matter who steps up. It's weird.
I don't see Houston repeating.
Dude, how did you feel? Not the fucking now that we talked up my team to shit all over you.
Teams, but even if your team, like, say, does this good and then makes it, like, and then doesn't make it, there's still... like 2 or 3 other teams that Houston would have to get through to fucking even make it to the World Series this year. Yeah. Last year it wasn't like this. They had not a lot of teams to contend with,
Think about how crazy this is. The Yankees are 27 games over 500, and they're still 8.5 games back.
I know, dude. I know, man. It's fucking... The Red Sox are on fucking fire this year, bro.
They're 44 games over 500.
They're that good this year. What the fuck, bro?
Dude, the way they stole bases, like the other day, I mean, what they did the other day, they were hitting everything. They were stealing bases. Like, and they fucked up, too. Me and Bailey were texting back, like, I can't believe we didn't score there. I can't believe we didn't score there. Like, we were like, if they don't make them pay soon, this is horseshit. And then we ended up winning, like, whatever the fuck it was, 12 or 15.
I want to say, man, she's right in the chat, man. Chicago Cubs, they won the World Series 2 years ago. And they were in it last year too, right up until like almost the end. They're another team that man, that would be a fucking sick fucking World Series, Boston and Chicago.
Oh,
holy
dude,
shit, that would be nuts.
I've been dreaming of that for years.
That would be Wrigley Field and Fenway in the fucking World Series. That would be sick.
I think the Cubs they've always been my second team because it's an NL team, so they're my other team. And I wanted them so bad to win that Back to the Future year. I was like, dude, if that happens in the same year, that would be so crazy.
That year, which was fucking crazy because I was like, who would have thought when I was watching this fucking movie as a kid that the Mets would have made it to the World Series that year?
Yeah, same thing. You could have replaced. Well, actually, at the time, the Mets, I think, just won the World Series when that movie came. When did the second Back to the Future?
It was right after the first one came out. The Mets won the World Series.
They beat the Red Sox. In 86, yeah.
The Red Sox in 86, yeah.
That was the Buckner thing.
Barely beat him.
I like the Mets, though. I always did, except for...
I always liked Boston, too, but once the Mets started playing Boston again, like, interleague started happening, I grew to not like Boston, like, really fast. Because, I don't know, I think it was because of Manny and, at that point, what's his name? Manny Ramirez and Manny, the pitcher. What the fuck's his name? He was on the Mets too.
Pedro Martinez.
Pedro Martinez, yeah. Pedro and Manny. I just didn't like those guys, man. And when we play interleague with you guys were a bunch of mean fucks. I didn't like that other asshole too, who was a catcher.
Jason Varitek.
Yeah, dude, Varitek used to piss me
really?
the fuck off. I just did not like him.
It's so funny because like we love that guy here. It's so weird.
That guy, type of guy that if he's not on your team, you hate him.
But he's so quiet though. He doesn't do anything. He's so quiet.
He just had like that look to him, like you just want to hate you. You know
he
what
looked
I mean?
like the guy who would be cooking the burgers, who would throw the first punch at the fight or something. But he really wasn't like that. It's weird. He looks kind of like he works there now. He works as one of our something on the corporate part of the thing. I don't know. But yeah, dude, don't you miss that? I miss that all those guys from like 01 to 05. You know, those days. Like I don't know. There's something about those years. I don't know why. I was really paying attention back then a lot.
Where? What years?
Just like maybe 01 to like 08, or like I was really paying attention to baseball.
Dude, that was Mets time, bro. Cause like
in
04, 05, no, 05, 06, 07, 08, and 09, and 2010, the Mets were good for that whole stretch. Like they were in it every fucking year. They were in the playoffs.
Yeah.
They made the World Series almost. They were, one game, one out away from the World Series. And they fucking would just. That's when they had like Jose Reyes and Dave Wright going 100%. You know what I mean? And they had like, Pedro Martinez at that point, who was doing good for them. And
we got Pedro in what 07 or 06?
07 or 08.
Because we won the World Series in 04 and 07 of those years.
So 08. It was 08 or 09. I remember he was fresh off a World Series with you guys when we got him.
I don't think he won in 07. So I don't think. I think Pedro only won in 04, so you got him in like 07, maybe 06 even. Maybe.
So he didn't win with you guys, two of them?
He only won one, I believe, yeah, because Kurt Schilling stayed and he won two.
Okay.
But Pedro left because he lost his fastball and he kept getting injured, and then they cut him off. And then he sort of had to come back and build that finesse pitching. I know that we probably should move off sports now, but yeah, he finessed it up, man. I was rooting for him still in the Mets.
He did. He fucking came on the Mets and changed his whole, the whole way that he approached the game and shit, which revitalized him for a couple of seasons.
I remember we had Papelbon closing. He was just whiffing people. He was nuts.
Who's the guy that the Yankees got from you guys that plays second base?
You mean like Pedroia?
Pedroia. Is he still with the Yankees? Yeah, right?
Wait a minute. Did they take Pedroia from the Red Sox?
No, wait a second. Who's the second baseman that you guys had was really good?
We had Dustin Pedroia. I don't know where he went, though.
Detroit, right? He went to the Yankees.
Hold on. I don't even know, because I wasn't paying attention at the beginning of the year, and I don't know where. I don't even know where Pedroia is, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was fucking.
Okay, Pedroia is on the 60-day DL, so he's still in the Red Sox.
Is he still in the Red Sox?
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Red Sox trade deadline. Ian Kinsler and Dustin Pedroia are twins. 1 day ago. Wow, did we just trade? Wait. What? What's going on? I don't. Where the fuck is Pedroia?
Ellsbury. Is Ellsbury an ex? Is Ellsbury a fucking ex?
Yeah.
He used to be on Boston, right?
Yeah, so it's Jacob Ellsbury.
Yeah, that's
Jacoby's a center fielder, though. Jacoby took over for Johnny Damon. Johnny Damon went to the Yankees first, and I remember because we threw money at him in the center field. That was funny.
And then he won a World Series with them.
Then he won a World Series with them, yeah. I was mad. I thought the Red Sox just pay this fucking guy and keep him here. But fuck him anyway. Yeah,
he was great for you guys, man. That year that he fucking had that...
The caveman?
Yeah, the caveman. That was fucking awesome.
That year was the you could tell, when teams do shit like that and they get wild, people do shit, they win, and it's just a chemistry thing.
Yo, man, this chick knows her fucking baseball.
Who's that?
She remembers fucking Nomar Garcia-Para.
Well, who doesn't remember Nomar?
Yeah, with his fucking step out of the batter's box and his gloves every fucking 2 seconds.
Was fucking great, dude, back in the day.
He was great for 3 years.
Yeah, but he was really good when he was on fucking Colorado, man. He was smacking out home runs like crazy.
Well, when he got to the thing is, when he got to the Red Sox, he was nasty too, because he could rip that ball off the wall. It
was fucking nasty for you guys too. You're right.
It would be like,
and that was after fucking his days with Colorado. Right?
I don't even remember him in Colorado, but
I think it was after Colorado.
I mean, he was. I thought he was mostly known for being on the Sox. I don't even remember Colorado.
Oh yeah, dude! When he was on Colorado, man, there was a good 3 or 4 seasons in a row that he was hitting some serious home runs out of Colorado.
Oh, you're right. I do. I think I do remember that now. Shit, though, that was 95, 96.
He was hitting fucking. Remember, he was also with the. He was also with the Atlanta Braves for a while.
I just remember Mo Vaughn, dude. He was on the team too at that time, and we had.
Oh yeah, Garcia Power and Vaughn together. Yeah, that was crazy.
And Brian Daubog and
remember that fucking third baseman you guys had that went to the Yankees? He did really good for the Yankees too. And he was also with the Florida Marlins. And then he winded up going to Boston, and he was fucking really good again.
Mike Lowell.
Yeah, Lowell.
Mike
dude.
Lowell.
Wasn't he a Yankee first, that guy, or no?
I don't remember him being a Yankee. I remember him being a Marlin and winning a World Series with the Marlins.
Yep.
And he came over here with Josh Beckett, and we lost somebody for him that was important. It might have been Hanley Ramirez or something. We gave up somebody for them, and I don't remember. And then we ended up getting Hanley back years later anyway. I don't remember.
By the way, Ken, I think you were mixing up Garcia Power with Andres Galarraga on Colorado.
Right, because I don't remember Garcia Power on Colorado. Am I right?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Because Galarraga was a home run hitter. He was.
You're right. You're right about that.
See, Nomar would line balls off the wall. Like that's what Nomar.
Yeah, you're right about that. I fucked up.
And he would fucking line his dick up in Mia Hamm's pussy every time he.
Oh yeah. And then he would have to line his fucking mouth up with a cereal bowl before everything just went up his nose.
Yeah, seriously.
You're right. I got him mixed up with fucking
Andres Galarraga.
Galarraga. Yeah. Colorado, Colorado hit tons of home runs in Colorado, and fucking he was also on the Atlanta Braves.
Andres Galarraga.
Check this out. Drones armed with explosives detonate near Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro.
Oh, shit.
So drones attempted to assassinate this guy.
Fucking drone assassinations, huh?
And you think there'll ever be one on U.S. soil?
Yeah.
Over me, bro.
Yeah, I think so at some point.
Will it be the U.S. government doing it?
You know what? It's going to be hard to figure that out, I bet.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about something amazing. I don't know if you guys, how big you are. I don't remember how big either one of you guys are into this. I think maybe Filthy. But yeah, Ken, you kind of did like it. But I know that the new Star Trek Discovery is up, but they made the announcement today that fucking Patrick Stewart is coming back, baby. Now, will it be a propaganda piece of shit, or will it be... dude, because I'm excited. I'm sorry. I'm taking the bait, dude. Captain Picard is back.
Okay, so what does that mean now for this? Like, what's going to be the deal here?
It says, that it's picking up where's Captain Picard now in his life, and or what's he doing, and it's going to be based around him. Now, I had thought that they would bring TNG back for, a special, 3 or 5 part thing on Netflix. I was thinking they would do that, but... It looks like it's the main focus, Captain Picard. What's he doing now? So you could have a whole new crew. You could be an admiral. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Are we going to see all the old guys come back? What are they going to do with Data? Because Data should be not alive, So it's just fucking, who knows, man?
If you had to make a dream team crew from all the Star Treks, obviously what? You're going to make the Captain Picard, right?
Well, what do you mean? I guess it depends on what you mean.
If you took all the Star Treks and you had to put a crew together,
right,
of the all-star team.
Well, you'd have to probably put all the captains together then.
Well, no, you can only have one captain.
Oh, okay. So you got a one in every position.
Yeah, one in every exactly.
Whew. That's it. See, I'd take. That's tough. That's really tough. And I don't know if you mean watching the show or
no, I'm just saying
the best?
Who's the the best. In your opinion, you probably have to lean with Picard.
I probably would go with Picard, and the other thing is we never see Picard die either. So, right. Kirk does die at some point. So you're like, well, he's
Spock has to be there, right?
Oh man, we're talking about science officer. I mean, is Data the science officer? That's the thing too. They don't really match up,
Right.
Data's a lieutenant commander of he's running. He's not the science officer. There's no real science officer on TNG,
Right.
So it would be hard to compare those spots. But if you had to choose Picard or Shatner or,
right,
Nimoy or Spiner, whatever.
Well, what was Sulu? What was his?
He's a jackass. No, I'm just kidding. No.
he's a cock eater.
No, okay. So Sulu was the pilot, was the navigator.
Right.
So there really isn't really one on the Next Generation because Wesley is kind of, but then he does science stuff and he's a ensign or whatever. Then Data does do a lot of other stuff, but he doesn't fly the ship, so he's not Sulu.
Right.
You know, I mean, the closest comparison of the captains. Well, I guess. No, wait a minute. No, Spock is the first officer, right? Spock is the first officer, so.
Yeah, he would have to be.
So you'd have to put him up against Riker, so you'd probably take Spock over Riker.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
Riker can fly a plane and fuck a girl, but you know, so you're taking, and then Shatner wants to bang everything too, so you take Picard. So you get Picard and Spock. Oof. Whoa! And they come together in the episode of Unification in season 6.
Any other night, you need to bring your own apps.
What the hell is that? What the hell is that?
We're hearing like a Coke conversation. They just did a couple lines of Coke, and now we're having a fucking discussion about opening up a business.
Happy to either play along with you, help you, or...
And I'm gonna play along with you, and I'll fuck you.
He did say he's gonna play more. I just had to hear that.
Well, pool. They're playing pool.
Okay.
Bet him his shoes. Bet on his shoes.
He really does. He took over the fucking frontier, and I was like, dude, you remind me.
Now he's talking about the final frontier. You hear that?
Everyone was sitting there, and they said, "Nah, that's bullshit. You guys are gonna be up." Like, they conquered every motherfucker.
What the?
I don't know. I had to hang up on Jesse though, but that was funny. Sounds like he forgot his phone was on or something. We lost him at Star Trek. He was like, "What? Fucking out of here." But yeah, I don't know. I'm ready. I just hope they don't fuck it up, because then I'll have to. Because that last episode of The Next Generation is so perfect how they end. It's like,
that story.
Yeah, it was just good. Loved the way it ended. I'm happy.
Joe.
What's up?
We never told that story.
Yes, that's true. I have it written down right here. Yes, so at the beginning, you guys have some wild fucking story that went down. Let's bring it on.
It was pretty fucked up. I mean, it was
the Battle of the 4th of July. I forget what.
Fucked up, dude. It really was.
I think it was 2010.
Yeah, I think it was. Wasn't it? It might have been. Yeah,
it's 2010.
I think you're right.
8 years ago.
Fucked up, and yeah, it was pretty fucked up. I had my grandfather there. My grandmother was still alive. I had both my kids were like 3 and probably like 5 and like 3, and my brother-in-law was there with his wife who was pregnant, like 6-7 months pregnant. She's a cop, and like we had the whole family on the front lawn watching the fireworks from across the street.
Right.
And
yeah.
Brother-in-law, oh my God, my brother-in-law is out there lighting fireworks.
I know you have to turn it on.
What the
fuck is that?
What?
Jesse, what are you doing, bro?
I'm fucking heading home after getting drunk with a bunch of musicians.
Jesus, man, mute yourself. Like we're telling a
Dude,
story. I can hear you fucking.
I had the best fucking IPAs. They were 9% fucking.
Oh my God.
Goat Mountain IPAs. Fucking best. I had about 3 of them with some mead.
What kind of drugs did you have?
Some mead.
Some mead.
What is this? The fucking Elder Scrolls Online? What the fuck?
Dude, it's fucking no. If anyone wants to know, it's the Lantern Brewery in Landers Brewery in Landers, California. The dog is right there. You got to drive around him. Don't hit him. Yeah, he's cool.
Please tell me we hear a dog die on this show, Al.
No, he's cool. He's laying down. He's a sweetheart. His name's fucking... What's his name?
Ned Flanders?
I don't know, dude. I thought it was Roger, but it's fucking...
Ask him. He'll tell you.
Brownie.
Oh, that's
Like
racist.
Pop Brownie.
You can't... No. That's a racist name.
He's fucking light brown, so it's all good.
Oh, my God. Oh.
Dude, how do we get home? Dude, we're in the middle of nowhere. I don't even know how the fuck we get home. This is in the middle of nowhere. We're like, this is somebody's house. And then we're like, it's a fucking brewery. They got like 40 beers on tap. But it looks like somebody's house. It's great.
Well, that's what those places look like in Salem. Yeah, in Salem, Massachusetts.
Is that right? No
yeah,
shit?
it looks like it's somebody's house. Next thing you know, you're drinking beer.
But it's made in the bathtub.
Well,
Chris
then
Easton walks in.
You're gonna get AIDS then, anyway.
Well, no, I know. But next week, man, I told him. I said, I'll bring you some business. I'll come in with a bass. Give me an amp. We're good to go.
Where are you gonna get the business?
What do you mean? Where am I gonna get the business? I'm gonna make the crowd stay where they're at. The fuck you talking about? She has no confidence in me. Joe, I know what you're going through.
No women do. No women do here. Well, listen, Jesse. We're gonna end the show in a second. I'm gonna drop you off, man. You want to say bye to everybody?
love all you guys, man.
Peace out, brother.
Jesse, get your dick sucked.
That's probably a long way coming, but whatever. It's come, yesterday afternoon.
Yeah.
You know what? I just broke up with whoever she was. If anybody's single, hit me up.
Sir.
I'll do.
Shell, you hear that?
It doesn't matter where they're from. I'll pay for the ticket and I'll do them right.
Wow.
Ooh.
I will do them right. So if you're listening, get over here, California, the southern end.
Yeah, you forget the healing stuff. He'll blow you.
Oh, dude, there's healing. That comes with it.
Would you fuck Mrs. Pac-Man?
Whoever needs healing. Do you need healing?
She needs it, man. She needs it.
Whoever it is, I'll do it.
He's a faggot.
Them.
Well, hell yeah, baby. All right, well, there it is, man. Jesse's putting it on the table, everyone. Hey, hit me up later, man. We got to do After Dark tomorrow, okay?
Sounds good.
All right, we got a whole bunch of questions for that show tomorrow. We'll do After Dark tomorrow for the patrons. There's Jesse having a good night, having a good time, and interrupting our story, but that's okay because it was pretty funny. He don't give a shit though, because he just comes on, but he'll just leave his fucking phone on. He'll just be doing shit. He'll be like, "What? Oh, you're doing a show? I don't know. I don't care. Care what you're doing." Remember how big? Remember we went to, and we got to get back to the story. Remember how big? I was surprised how I thought Grim was gonna be a lot bigger than us. I don't know why. Remember this?
What do you mean?
I just thought Grim was gonna be a lot bigger than us. Look at, now I'm wearing. It's so funny because I'm wearing a double XL shirt here. I grabbed the wrong shirt when I left the house, so I'm wearing a double XL shirt. And I mean, I'm chubby right now, but this shirt looks insanely huge on me because I'm wearing tight pants and I'm wearing a double X shirt. This is just the shirt hanging off, and it looks like I look huge, but I'm not really that big. Because I remember Grim weighs a whole bunch more than me. I weigh 212, and Grim was saying he weighs 240 or something.
Dude, Grim weighs way more than 240, bro.
Yeah, but look at us. We look like we weigh the same, but we don't at all.
No, dude, you don't look the same as him.
I'm taller than him in this photo.
You're taller than him, but you're not fucking.
Yeah. Well, in real life, we're about the same height, though. I'm just standing on this bigger part of the ring. Anyway, I'm trying to find this other thing. But go ahead, get us back to the story. Let's hear what the fuck happened on this. What the fuck? All
right. So anyway, yeah, it was a 4th of July party, and my brother-in-law was lighting off the the mortars you put in the street, and you blow the mortars off in the street or whatever. And he was going into the street, and when a car would come, he would grab it and walk back to the sidewalk. So this car came down the street, and he grabbed the thing and went to walk back to the street, and this car kept coming it was gonna hit him, and it was a bunch of kids in the car. So he takes the fireworks and fucking throws them at the back end of the car and nails it, right? And I'm just oh god, here we go. And they pull up the road a little bit more and pull over to the side, and this kid gets out of the car and he's checking the side of the car, and he jumps on the phone and the whole nine. Now he's standing there, and then all of a sudden 10 other kids show up. And they're looking over at us, and I'm sitting there going now fuck, dude, you see what you just did, right? And he's like, oh, I'll go over there and talk to them, and I'm like, no, just leave it alone. All of a sudden, I hear one of the kids go, we know where you live, motherfucker, and I'm like, oh, come on, man. I'm like, I have little fucking kids in this house. Meanwhile, I wasn't the one who threw it, and now my house is gonna get fucking firebombed. I'm like, so now I got to go say something to this guy,
right?
So. There's 20 kids there. What I didn't know was they beckoned all these other kids from the park that's right down the block and told them, somebody just nailed my car with blah, blah, blah. So fucking 40 new kids are up there. So I walk over there all ballsy and shit. And I'm like, guys, listen, that's my brother-in-law.
Yeah.
He threw something at your car because you drove too close to him. I said, he's an idiot. He didn't mean it. Can we all just forget about this? I'm like, that's my house. I have nothing to do with this. Blah, blah, blah. The kid was kind of cool with me. This one kid, he was yeah, then bring him over here. I want to see him. I want to talk to him. I'm like, oh God, man. So long story short, I walk back to the house, and I'm like, they fucking want to talk to you and this and that. And then all of a sudden the wives are getting involved.
Wait, their wives or your wife?
They're screaming at us, my wife and his wife. They're like, don't go back over there. Don't go back over there. And I'm like, fucking, they're saying they're going to fuck our house up. You got to straighten this shit out. You can't just leave it alone. You know, so he walks over there with me, and now we're over there like arguing with the guy, right? And before I know it, I turn around and I see my father walking over there. And I'm thinking to myself, like, don't fucking come walking over here, Dad. Like, you shouldn't even be involved in this shit. This is like, you know, 30-something-year-old men fighting each other. Like, there's no reason for my father to be over there, you know?
Right.
All of a sudden, my pregnant sister-in-law is over there. Then all of a sudden, my other father-in-law is over there. Then my mother-in-law is over there. Then I'm like, what the fuck? So with that said, we're talking to this guy, and all of a sudden, this other guy comes from the corner of my eye with a mag flashlight. You know those big black mag flashlights?
Like the ones the cops carry.
Yeah, like those big black fucking mag flashlights.
Oh, yeah. The big ass,
like 10 pounds.
The beam ones, yeah.
Those big motherfuckers, right? He comes running from the side of nowhere with this fucking mag flashlight and hits my father in the temple. Like full steam ahead, bro. And just fucking lays him out, bro. Like, just lays him out.
Oh, my God.
And everybody saw this and was like, whoa, like, what the fuck? Like, we didn't even know how to react to it. And the first reaction was to, like, fight back, you know? So as soon as he hit my father, I grabbed the guy who hit my father, and all my friends just started fighting people that was standing in front of them. And I started fighting the kid that hit my father. And, like, I got this guy down to the floor, and I was, like, taking his head and, like, smashing it into the pavement. And my friend James ran over and, like, ripped me off of the kid. And I was always wondering why the fuck he ripped me off of him. And, like, later on, he was like, you were going to kill him, dude. You were smashing his head into the pavement. So as that was happening, he ripped me off of him, and I see him get up, and he goes to grab the flashlight again to hit somebody else. So I tackle him down to the ground. At this point, I look up, and I see Filthy looking at me, and he goes to run to kick this kid, and he stops because I was in the way.
Yeah.
And I go, oh, do it. And I held this guy back, like, with his head up in the air. And Filthy came in, and I didn't think that he'd kick him like this, but he came in and made it look like a football fucking field goal, bro, like he said before. And it was just like this fucking, like, it was a launch from across the street. Like,
you ever hear that hollow sound when you hit somebody in the jaw? It's like a...
Oh, man.
Dude,
that's you fucking heard.
So
blasted him.
Short, he fucking rails this guy, kicks him in the head. I got up and I took him and I threw him through this fucking... I threw him right through this plastic PVC white fence, and it like blew out the sides of the fence, dude, like his whole body. And then the cops showed up, and when the cops showed up, this guy ran back to his car, Joe, okay? He ran back to his car. He got into it after we demolished all 4 doors. We ripped the doors off his car. Like, ripped the fucking doors off of the car, dude. We were going like this with it, where we were rocking them back and forth until they would break off. And we just kept doing it. And we ripped all 4 doors off of this guy's car. So he gets in his car, starts it, because the cops show up, and he goes full steam ahead out of the neighborhood and right across the street into a plate glass fucking window of a store. Into the store, like they pulled their cop car into the store, bro. We were all dying. And they ended up getting this guy and arresting him right in front of all of us. Like, and yeah, that was off 4th of July.
Oh my God, dude.
My father was out for the whole time, bro.
He was out cold?
Dude, he was out the whole entire fight.
Oh my God.
Temple. He spent like the next 3 or 4 days in the hospital and then couldn't see straight for like 4 months after that.
Wait, do you remember the 911 call when I called 911 and we heard the tape?
Oh my God, I'll never forget it, man. Do you still have that?
No, I doubt I have that anywhere.
God, if you still had
because
that.
I called up 911, like 911, I'm like, yeah, listen, you know, there's been a fight. You know, there's a 60-year-old man. He got knocked the fuck out.
Yeah.
And she goes,
Jesus.
Excuse me, sir, you shouldn't curse. I'm like, you're worrying about cursing. I just told you somebody's knocked the fuck out.
Put me on with somebody who's not a whore.
You fucking serious? Like we're gonna have a morality fucking debate on 911?
Fucking cursing these people, dude.
Man, shut up.
My father's laying on the floor dead. Like everybody thought he was dead because he was not moving for like minutes on end.
Right. That is so fucked up.
It was fucked up, dude. And this woman's just like, please do not curse, sir. And we're like, what? You fucking kidding?
That's so fucked up.
All right, I'd be like, I'm sorry, you cunt. Just send the fucking ambulance.
Fucking stupid, dude. But yeah, so for a while, my my father was fucked up in and out of the hospital, man, for like months because of that
Dude,
shit.
his eye is what? Is it still fucked up?
His eye is still fucked up. He lost like 50% sight in his eye from it, dude.
Jesus Christ, dude. Like, I mean, this is why people are stupid. Like, it's like, what the fuck?
Listen, I didn't want to get into this fight, man. I didn't want nothing to do with it, but it was like forced upon us, like,
right.
You know, and for years I was pissed at my brother-in-law for putting us all in that position. And I was also saying to him, too, at one point, like, your fucking wife's out there, how many months pregnant? You know, like, and your wife's out there.
What, they
like,
beat
you don't
you.
give a fuck.
They beat her up, you know?
Yeah, dude. I was like, God forbid she would have got hit. You know, and she's pregnant. You know, my mother didn't come down there. But, you know, I had my kids there. I had my grandparents there. It was like, it just wasn't a good situation. And I knew the minute my father walked over, like, he was going to get the brunt of everything, because that's just what happens with him. He always has his bad luck, you know? Jeez. He was in a golf cart accident.
What the fuck?
I can laugh at it now, but where he worked, they would drive these golf carts around. And one night they had like this big concert there, and he was working the concert. And he jumps in this little golf cart with his boss, because his boss is like, hey, come with me. We got to go somewhere real quick. So he jumps in with him, and they're flying to this spot. And as they're coming over this like area that's all grassy, they didn't see that there was this metal fucking like fencing rod poking out of the ground in the field.
Oh my God.
And going full steam ahead on a fucking golf cart, right? And they hit this metal rod, and the golf cart like did a fucking 180 in midair, bro. Just like went like, and like launched both guys out of the golf cart. And my father was already like 60 years old, 65 years old when this happened to him. So like it flew his body across a field. And when we got the phone call, they were like, you know, you better get down to the hospital. It doesn't look good. Like, they thought my father was dying and shit. Like, because he was fucked up, bro.
Oh my God.
His face was ripped to shreds. He had blood everywhere. He was like, and this is like the shit that always happens to him, but he always gets out of it. Like, he always bounces back somehow, this fucking guy. You know? He just had a fucking stroke the other night.
I know, dude. That's so... How is he doing?
He had a mini stroke, dude. Like, he had a mini fucking stroke, man. It's
How
weird.
How old's your dad?
He's like 70.
Wow.
Yeah.
My dad was 48 when he had his heart attack. But
he's a Vietnam vet, man, my father. He's like one of these old, tough Vietnam veteran, like just, you know,
awesome. He had fucking Agent Orange poisoning, for Christ's sake.
He had Agent Orange, bro. He has Agent Orange.
Jesus Christ.
Bro. Yep, he has Agent Orange, bro. He
Holy
got it
shit.
from fucking Vietnam. He's lived with it for fucking like 50 years.
That's badass, man.
Yeah, he's a tough fuck, man, my father. He really is. He really is, man. I wanted to like get him one day to like suck my cock, but no, I'm just
You tested him. I tried to test you in the hotel room, and I thought maybe, you know, and
I wanted him one day to like honestly like talk about Vietnam with me.
Yeah.
Because he's like these sick fucking Vietnam stories.
Yeah.
And I wanted to like hear some of these fucked up stories that he's talking about, you know, because you like mentioned some of these stories. He was shot down in a helicopter, and he was in the ocean for 4 days, bro, floating.
Oh my God, man.
Yeah, him and like 3 other guys were floating in the ocean for like 3 or 4 days, and they had this shark repellent on their suit that they had to like put into the water at one point, and like they slept overnight, 2 or 3 nights in the water, floating around. Like their beacons weren't working, and all of a sudden my father said he woke up at like 4 a.m. in the total darkness in the middle of the ocean with like a fucking big ass naval like you know, fucking, what is it called again? Those
ship, like a carrier?
Yeah, carrier. That's what it was. A carrier, like staring him in the face, going, like fucking running their horn at him, and that's how they found him. But he woke up. Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Dude,
I could never imagine.
That's a guy. Yeah, that's who you should interview. Is your fucking dad?
I was thinking about doing that, man, because he has like these fucked up stories, man. He was like, he was in this helicopter. He was search and rescue. They would come off the ship and go search and rescue on the shorelines.
Yeah.
And all these were waving him in on the shore, like waving them, like trying to send up flares, like trying to send help for them, you know, signals for help. And they flew next to the beach where they're not supposed to go inland. They're only supposed to like search the water, like right off the shore. And they went inland, and all of a sudden there was these surface to air missiles that they started shooting at the helicopter.
Yeah.
And it was all the fucking other soldiers dressed as American soldiers.
Oh
they
my
like
God.
sold their fatigues and tried to get ships and airplanes and helicopters to come into them so they could shoot them out of the sky. and they got it and shot a missile, and the fucking helicopter was going down, but they tried to get as far out as they could into the ocean away from those guys, and they finally crashed in the ocean, and they were in it for fucking 3 days, man. It's crazy.
Do you want to laugh at something?
What?
I got something for you. I got to play it on my phone so you guys can hear it. I actually haven't heard it yet, but it looks funny.
Uh-oh.
Well, before we do that, let me get this guy who's called like 900 times. Oh, he hung up. 816, who's this?
Cronin?
Cronin? Who's this?
I've had a lot of issues with you over time. I would have liked to have had my hired mercenary attend this talk, but he is unavailable at the moment.
Your hired mercenary? Are you 5?
I'm not bisexual, no.
No, I said 5, but yeah, okay, if you take a cock, that's cool too.
No, I don't do any of that, but I would like to explain to you how you are a pussy.
Oh, okay. Explain to me how I'm a
or
pussy.
Are you gonna be an immature little faggot and hang up on me?
Well, you're the
block my YouTube again.
You're the bisexual guy who has a crazy psychotic problem. But go ahead, tell me. Go ahead. Tell me how I'm a pussy.
I'm sorry that most people agree with my occupations and how I handle my situations.
Most people agree with you.
Robbie Verma came to my defense almost immediately when he heard about your stupid ass.
Most people agree with your occupations. Do you know what the word occupations means?
I know that is a job.
So most people agree with your jobs? Are you retarded?
A lot of people do.
A lot of people do, yeah. You are retarded. Thank you for answering. Just say yes next time. We'll be quicker.
You say that on your monetize this intro, right? It says no pussies allowed.
Yes, and you sound like a pussy, so go ahead.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm glad you agree with that. Thank you for agreeing with that.
When I attack you,
I'm going to call you pussy.
And I get in arguments with people in your little stupid ass chat.
Nice stupid ass chat. You do take cocks. Now you're gay too. You're gay and a pussy. Thank you for clarifying both things. Now continue.
I said your little stupid ass chat.
Your little stupid ass chat.
Who is this?
It's a pussy.
Oh, is that Ken?
Is this just a talking vagina?
Yeah, this is a...
Oh, it's Ken.
Wow. Man, I'll tell you what. I'm disappointed.
The guy you force feed championships to week after week on Monetize This because you're a scripted ass show.
Force feed? That's not scripted at all, bro. You're out of your mind if you think that's scripted. You think it's scripted what donations come in?
Part of it.
Come on now, man. You know how hard that would be to script that shit out?
Ken, this guy can't even get a sentence together.
Not really at all.
How would it be hard at all? To script out what people, legitimate people...
So easy for any of you to just make a fake account real quick and donate some money.
So then tell us what account it is, because everyone on there that donates...
But wait a minute. Let's pretend Let's just pretend.
Because I would know that.
Let's pretend it is. Let's pretend it is. Fine, it's all rigged. You win. Now what?
Oh, sweet. Well, I didn't think it'd be that easy, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah, we rigged everything. Now what?
Now what do you do?
Now what do we do?
Now I've got no arguments.
Okay.
Yeah, but what do you do now?
What do I do now?
Yeah, what do you do now?
I continue to make my videos.
Which are what?
That nobody watches.
Which is sending my mercenary after you guys. The great Robbie Verma. I would like to take a moment of silence to admire his great work.
Is this the fucking cross-eyed Indian kid that's ranting on me in this video you sent me?
Yes, that is the great Robbie Verma.
I think his name is Hindi Daksuni. I don't think his real name is Robbie.
Why do you hate so much, man? What's the deal?
Yeah, why can't you just love
I don't know.
everybody?
Honestly, I've been watching Cronin for ever since WrestleMania 32, if I'm being quite honest.
What's the fucking deal?
I don't think he does hate us. I think he's just fucking around and he's enjoying the attention, and he's a fan of the show, and he's all right. I get what he's doing. I get you, man.
No, I'm actually a huge fan of the show, and although you guys won't like this, actually you probably won't care. I'm a huge fan of JD's as well, but I don't
really
give a shit what you say about it.
I don't care about that.
I'm not really bothered.
I hope
it was really enjoyable jerking off to the cat pornography I found of him and his kittens.
Oh my
I
god!
hope the hell he's doing really well with his brand.
You're gonna get sued talking like that. But anyway, man, I appreciate you called. You know, we talked here. It's all good. I'm glad you listened. I wish you wouldn't make hate videos on me because I don't hate you. I don't get why you're so mad at me. I'm just trying to make you laugh.
I just like to start shit, if I'm being perfectly honest.
I know you do. I get it, because I'd do the same thing if I was 5, you know? I would. No, I'm just kidding. No, I did the same shit, man. If I had the internet when I was 17, I'd make. Oh my Christ, dude, I'd be. But anyway, man, I'm gonna let you go because we're up against the time here. But I wanted to give you some time.
Yeah, sadly, I'm 24.
Oh,
would you fuck? Would you fuck
you
Mrs. Pac-Man's fat bunty cunt?
Yeah, you go back to your worthless ass channel, Ken, where you only exposed because of Cronin.
Oh,
that sack of shit.
Thank you so much, you faggot-sounding cunt.
Fucking loser, bitch.
You're a fucking twat. Go
pussy ass faggot. Suck my dick.
Your fucking life tonight.
Idiot prick. Idiot prick. Idiot prick.
Go eat a fucking
Idiot prick.
sandwich, you smelly motherfucker. Take a shower.
Jesus Christ.
Cunt-riddled fucking hooah.
What a fuck. This guy's been on me for 3 years with this shit. So I was like, let's just put him on the air.
Faggot. You sound like a dick-sucking fucking weirdo.
Yeah, you know, somebody sent me a screenshot of JD's subs versus mine and was like, ha ha.
Yeah, sounds like a JD sub. That sounds like someone who would listen to JD's.
Wait, you got to watch this guy's buddy, Ken. Watch this. You guys are going to like this. Wait till you see this. Wait till you see this. Oh, well, I got to get the camera on.
Oh, no.
This is this guy's buddy, apparently. This is going to be great. Let me pull this up and turn it down.
Now you look like me now.
Joe Cronin, you and your stupid ass channel does not have a chance against the King Austin Shelton. You need to bow down your head in his respect, and you need to shut your channel down. Otherwise, there will be consequences for that. I am his hired mercenary, and I will be after you. You will be raped. You will be fucked. You will be extinguished. I am the Reaper. And Joe Cronin, your stupid ass will be beaten to the pulp. You will be beaten to the pulp, and you are a bad name for the YouTube community. Just shut your channel down, Joe Cronin. I am coming for you. I am Austin Shelton's hired mercenary. I am coming for you. I am the mercenary. I am coming for you. Just remember this.
You are fucking gay!
What do you say? I will beat your ass to the pulp.
I will suck your poppycock to the poppycock. I will joke running. You shut your cock down today. I will suck your peepee-cock. Motherfucker piece of shit. You piece of fucking dirty mother fucking dick licker fucker.
Dude, I will go to I will go to India and stuff a snake and a flute up his mother's pussy. Okay.
And you play flute while my father's pee-pee grow, and I put it inside my mother.
You'll snake charm a cobra up a pussy.
Dude, I'm going to go to India, grab one of those babies with 9 arms, and stuff every arm up his mother's asshole.
Nuclear rotten waste, motherfucker. Oh, I love
what
that.
A fuck.
Oh, I hope everybody has such a great weekend, and I love everyone. So I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
Well, speaking of leaving, we're going to get out of here, guys. Hope you guys all enjoyed the show tonight. I think we did. I think we did deliver. I think it was quality tonight, you know. That guy's going to kill me. So isn't the other guy. So isn't Scott, who apparently was just won't stop, man. Like, these people are just...
Mother son of a fucking suck your prick. And massage your fucking back and suck on your cocky.
These people won't stop.
Mother cab driver.
That guy was definitely bisexual that called in, without a doubt.
You know what's weird is Scott went live while we were doing the show to talk shit about us.
Dude, for what? What did I do? I
watching.
Not only
I didn't do anything.
Well, not only was he live, apparently he was like streaming a lot of this, and everybody was telling me. But yeah, but he's got people watching him. This is the weirdest thing about it. He's got the women watching him. Amanda Carmen in his chat, Shell in his chat, Erotic Kitty in his chat, Little Bex in his chat. Like,
listen, let's be honest. I can go to a local Dunkin' Donuts right now and have more listeners. But
I'm just saying, isn't it? Look, I'm showing you on the screen.
What is the problem?
I don't know, but this is his chat that when he was talking shit about us or something, whatever he was doing. His chat. Look at the chat. Shell, Erotic Kitty, Little Bex, Amanda Carmen. Like, they're all in his chat. What is up with the women in his chat?
I don't understand what was even said or done.
Apparently, the women love Scott.
Yeah, but can you tell me what was said or done that like garners this reaction? Like, nobody said anything about him. Like, I didn't say shit about him.
No, he just was calling from the beginning of the show. Before it even started, he was calling and he was ranting in the chat about, you're gonna find out, like, and all this. Like,
about what, though?
Enjoy each other's fake company or something.
What?
I don't know. But all these women from the show that are in our chat went over to his chat, and it's all the women.
He's a broad, so all
you
the
think
broads.
Why would it be the girls that go over there? It's really weird.
Because he acts like a broad.
Yeah.
So all the broads like to hang out with broads.
What the fuck I did, and I didn't even do anything, man. I had a show. I didn't even say a word about the dude. I haven't said a word about him for fucking weeks now. Like, I'm done. I'm not fighting him. I'm not fighting him anymore. I don't say anything about him. I don't fucking talk shit behind his back. I'm just doing my thing. That's it, man. I haven't said anything bad at all. I don't get what the fucking... I don't get where it's coming from. Like, is it...
I mean, I will facilitate a conversation between you two if anybody wanted to do that, or certainly you could do it yourself.
I mean, listen, honestly,
but not here.
People come to me and tell me they're sick and fucking tired of it, that they don't want to hear me arguing with him no more.
Right.
So I stopped.
That's what I heard too. Yeah.
So I'm just doing what the people who reached out to me and said to do. I mean, if they wanted to hear me and fight each other more and more and more, it's kind of old and boring at this point. You know, and I don't understand why he's mad, because I didn't fucking do nothing. You know, like, I didn't do shit. And Shell, please stop the shit. Hell yeah, I was watching Scott. Fucking 3 months ago, the guy was wishing death on you. Okay, stop the shit. Please, just stop the shit.
I'm so confused about this whole.
Let's be fucking real about this.
I'm really confused about this whole situation, to be honest, because it's really weird to me. Like, at first, like, everybody wanted you to get Scott, and then people got mad that I didn't get him enough, and you know what I mean? But now Shell likes Scott, but you don't like Scott anymore again, and now she doesn't like you, and you don't like her. What happened?
I don't have a problem with her at all. She blocked. My wife tried to reach out to her to ask her something after me and Shell had a little conversation where everything was laid out and everything was cool and everything was civil and fine. And my wife wanted to talk to her, didn't accuse her of anything, and she blocked her on the chats. Like, you couldn't send a DM. She got blocked from sending DMs. So all of a sudden, my wife blocked her. Then the next day, she blocked all of us, and the whole blocking game went on. Block, 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 block. Who gives a shit? Nobody was talking shit at all. Not one person has accused her of anything. So I don't know who the fuck's telling her that, but no one's accused her of anything. That never came out of my mouth, never came out of my wife's mouth, nothing. We shut our fucking mouths and moved on from the whole Scott thing for a couple of reasons. One, because people were telling me they were sick and fucking tired of hearing it, and they didn't want to hear it no more. Okay. Number two was because it was just old. Look, it was over and old. It was just done. The time is now come to fucking.
It's like when the grumpy fight. It's like it's good for like 20 minutes, but then it was like, all right, we've been through the cycle.
Let's put it to bed now, man. Like, what is this fighting over for? Like, tonight, what is the reason why I got to be ripped apart by him? For what reason? I've done nothing.
There is some. There is some drama here that I am thankfully not a part of for once. But, like, she's saying, like,
nobody accused you of nothing. Do me a favor and play something, or show me something of proof that somebody accused you of that, because my wife never did, and neither did I. And you're lying if you fucking say there is, number one. Number two, you can go and say it as much as you want. I don't care. I didn't even call you out for it. I hear it from 20 other people saying, oh, Shell's saying this to this person and that person. I ignore it and I move on, because I don't have time for this stupid fucking shit. You know what I mean? I don't even know why Scott has a problem with me still to this point, because I haven't said shit about anybody or anything in weeks now. In weeks, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I haven't said a fucking thing. It's not a thing. And Joe, you know that too. I haven't said a fucking thing.
Well, we weren't going to do it, but he was so, like, at the beginning of the night, sent me 1 million Skype messages. And my problem was, like, before the show started tonight, he sent me 100 messages on Skype, and he was in the chat and all these things. And I was like, well, you know, I'm not going to start the show with with Scott, because we need to get in a groove and do a podcast. I mean, quite frankly, like, we're here to record Corrupted. We should be we record Corrupted off air, but as a bonus for Patreon, like, we kind of like, you get to hear it live. You get to hear us do it live. So we're not supposed to be like.
My wife has a big mouth. My wife, show me once where my wife said anything. Show me once where my wife said anything. You used to say Leah had a big fucking mouth, right, too? Didn't you used to say that, too? Like, but did she ever say anything to you? Show me where.
Is that like Scott under Shell's name or something? Is that?
I don't fucking know. My wife doesn't have a big mouth. My wife doesn't say shit. The only thing she ever fucking said anything about was the whole shit that was going on with Rocky and the wife.
Why
fucking
don't
thing that was going on?
Now,
my wife never said shit to anybody. She doesn't have a big mouth. My wife is a sweetheart. You're not going to sit there and tell people she has a big mouth, because she doesn't. She doesn't. You have a big fucking mouth. You come in here, you act like you love everybody and you love everybody. And then when you're ready to fucking bail out on the whole community because it's too much for you, you fucking turn around and throw people to, oh, fuck them. Fuck everybody now. Right? It's love now. And in a month from now, when you're just done with the stress, it's fuck everybody, right?
Are you sure this is really Shell in the chat?
I love how everybody, I love how some people think they could have it any way they want it. You know?
Why doesn't Shell call? We stopped recording the podcast, so it's over. But this is like the post show. Shell, why don't you call? I feel like that's not really Shell in the chat. Do you think?
Fuck.
Do you think that's really her?
I had a talk with Shell. Everything was straightened out. My wife DM'd her, and she could show my message. Show my wife's message, please. My wife in no way, shape, or form accused anybody of saying anything. She never did. Never said it to anybody. Show me where the fuck it says that. Show me. Show me the proof. Show me. Because she never accused anybody of saying shit.
Yeah,
so that's a lie.
Jesus, this is fucking weird. I'm like,
let's have a discussion about it. I mean, let's talk about it. Everything's out on the table. There's nothing to hide.
Call the show, you know.
Nothing to fucking hide here. I just want to move on and fucking be done with it. That's what I want to do for the last since my address went out. That's what I want to do. I want to move on now. It got too serious. It got too fucked up. I'm done. I haven't said a word about Scott.
Is this really JB? Are you listening to the show, JB? Why is JB calling? I thought he took his Patreon away so he wouldn't be able to hear this. Not that I don't blame him. I took mine away from him, but
my wife would never go and just like go off the top of her head and accuse somebody. She's very thorough what she does. She's a fucking nurse. She's extremely thorough before she goes and rattles off at her mouth. Trust me, I get in arguments with her all the time, and she fucking knows how to fucking do things the right way. She doesn't just go spit shit off at the mouth and go, oh, this is the person who did that. She's not like that at all. My wife is very thorough, and she would never accuse somebody of doing something without the proof. And she never accused anybody. And if there's any proof, please show it to me. If you're going around telling everybody my wife did this and did that, show me the proof. Show me the proof. And if you don't have proof, shut the fuck up. Because now you're going around and falsely accusing my wife of shit.
That is this is fucked, man. Like I'm shocked by this. Like really,
Shut the fuck up.
I've never seen shit like this, man. This is I don't even know if that's her.
My wife has never done a bad thing to fucking anybody on here. My wife's a fucking cancer survivor who fucking thanks God for every fucking day she has on earth and wouldn't just go out and just falsely accuse somebody of something.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what anyone's talking about, so I don't know what she said.
You shut up. You shut the fuck up. Who are you telling to shut up?
No, you shut up. Oh, you're talking to her.
Yeah, what the fuck, man? I'm not shutting up. You're the one who said. She said before in the chat, when we're all in here having a good time, right? She says in the chat, after I make a comment saying, nobody wants to hear me and Scott fight.
This reeks of Scott.
Makes a comment, yeah, well, some people do. Like you, right?
Dude, she reeks. Like this looks like Scott. Like, are you sure that that's not Scott?
I don't know who the fuck
pretending
it is, but
to be her?
All I know is it's just fucking so stupid.
I think that Shell is Scott in the chat.
And it's been over a long time ago. And I shut my fucking mouth. And I knew that some people wouldn't shut the fuck up. And it's just proof. It's just proof of this person is fucking, there's something wrong with them. And obviously will not stop.
Bailey, what's up with you? How'd you get in here?
Well, I patroned up. I was just listening. You know, I just
Did you patron under an alias?
No.
Oh. When did you patron?
I don't know, about like 5 minutes ago, maybe.
Oh,
10
okay, all
minutes
right.
ago.
Well, I mean, we had a good show tonight, but now this is the end, and now it's coming to a head with I've never.
No, but honestly, Joe, like listen, you know me, Joe. I've been working with, and so do you, JB, and so do you, Filthy. Have I said anything about this guy in the last 2 weeks?
No,
dude. All I know, no. If anything, you were worried that I was gonna drum up stuff, so we talked about like, hey, we're just trying to like. And I said, yeah, we've tried to do this before. Let's do it.
I just want to move on and forget about it and just move on. Let him do what he does. I don't have no hate towards him. Let him go stream. Let him do whatever he does. I wish more power to him. Okay? You got fans. You got people that want to watch you. That's great, man. God bless. Let's just fucking move on at this point. I had about fucking 150 people come to me over the last 2 weeks and tell me they are so sick and fucking tired of hearing about me and Scott fighting. So that was one reason why I moved on. The second reason was because I was done with it. I
disagree. I think it's funny.
I'm out of the fight. I can't. No, it's not funny when
it's funny until your address gets released.
No, you're right. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I agree.
I'm already. You want to say you fucking beat me up? All right, you beat me up, dude.
Jesus.
You beat me up. You put my name out.
You guys a question
my
about
fucking
that?
shit out. I'm done.
If that is legitimately Shell, because Cronin says he thinks it's Cake Stalker, right?
I don't know who it is, but all I know is my wife wouldn't go around accusing people on a whim of doing something, and she never did. So I'd like to see the proof. If that's the truth, I'd like to see the fucking proof.
Well, let me ask you guys a question, because I mean,
fucking Twitter and a couple like.
Assuming it is legitimately Shell.
Go have somebody eat your fat cunt out, all right? You
oh my god!
Oh my god!
There it goes. Twat! You fucking. Ooh, you motherfucking get the fuck out of here, you fucking buying people, you fucking fat bunty cunt. You fucking fat fucking burlap bag of shit.
Well, oh my god. Well, I'm just. I mean, thanks for the $50 pledge, Shell. I like you.
Yeah, he likes you now. He likes you now. There was
no. I like. No. I don't like what's going on here. This is fucked up.
I'm right or wrong. I fucking stuck up for that girl. How many fucking times?
You did.
Yeah.
We and Joe were telling you at one time you need to fucking cut ties, and you stuck with it.
Cut ties with this bitch. She's crazy, and I fucking kept telling you guys, no, she's a good person. She's a good person. She's a good person.
I think she's great.
Yeah, I do. She's fantastic.
Wait, let me ask. Hang on, let me ask a question though, real quick, please.
Throw me $200, you fucking big fellow fat fuck, and then I'll like you again.
You fellow.
And you fellow fat blimp, fuck off.
Jesus, what if this isn't her though? What if this is like somebody else?
Inhale, you fucking spotty lip cunt.
Wow.
He said,
"Body lip."
Put on
what the fuck?
wig.
This is fucking Christmas vacation.
Put on a wig.
Maybe she has a prolapsed asshole on a nude beach.
Oh man.
The fucking wonder somebody fuck your
dude. If it is legitimately Shell, by the way, this is the same chick who literally like cried fucking wolf over Scott and unpledged from everybody. She left monetized this over Scott, and now she's like, oh, I love him.
Was telling Joe, I'm going to boycott you unless you take Scott off your show. And now all of a sudden, 3 months later, it's, oh, I love Scott. Let's hear what he has to say.
Well, now I'm going to get boycotted if I don't take you off the show.
Fuck you.
But fuck. You know what's weird is Shell wins the keyboard that I smashed the night that Scott got mad because she was the highest donator the other night. So
you auctioned that off?
Yeah, well, I said I'd give it to the highest fucking donator last night. So the funny thing is, she's gonna get that keyboard.
Well, Shell smoking.
You fucking Kurt Cobain that thing through that wall, dude.
Crack them, because if she thinks she's gonna go and fucking tell people that my wife's accusing her of fucking putting out numbers and shit, she's out of her mind. Out of a fucking mind. Let me see.
That's a fake account. You got a scroll's worth of an apology to make.
I gotta tell you, Shell, can you call in just so we can verify?
No, she won't. She can sit there and talk shit all she wants, but she won't have the balls to call in.
I just want to verify.
Fat fingers.
I want to make sure this isn't.
How's your fucking neck?
Wow.
She'd be like, I can't dial 5. I'm hitting the pound key.
Oh no, jeez.
No. Well, at least Big Bad Ads came back. They're like a tag team.
Come in here and fucking just pile on it.
Well, it was either this or I'm going to cry again, which I choose this.
Oh, fuck, man. I just wanted to move on from this shit, okay? I
Thanks,
didn't
Mike
fucking
Daniels.
mention nothing about it, dude, okay? You know?
Jesus.
I wanted to move on, man. You want to bring out the fucking beast, and so be it.
Have your Jets actually be fucking competitive next season.
Wow.
Fucking fat bitch.
Jesus Christ.
You know, I was just talking. I was saying earlier. I think you quit Corrupted because of the fucking Vegas loss, Bailey. Because last night it was like
been a better reason.
It would have been. I don't know what the fuck the reason was. But the other night, the Red Sox won twice, so that's why I think you shut up on Monetize This, because you were feeling so good that you were like.
And they won again tonight, so I'm back.
That's what I'm saying. See, I said this.
I love the chat. I love everyone. I fucking hate you.
Oh
I hate this guy.
Apparently, Shell sounds like Larry Flint.
I'm leaving again. I'm coming back, and I love everyone again. I'm leaving this time again. I'm back now.
She'll forgive you if you take her to fucking Golden Corral.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I love her.
We can make up over Ponderosa.
Hey, my kids have to eat.
If Larry Flint fucked Leona Helmsley, you'd get fucked.
She is a big
This
woman.
can't really be her though. Shell, if this, I really like. I'm not trying to say anything,
Joe,
but like,
she's
please
crazy,
call the
bro.
show.
You know this. She's crazy.
Well, let's say it's a fake. Let's say it's a fake
Well,
account.
dude,
Then it would
what
have
am I
to be a
supposed to?
fake
Okay,
account.
everyone's
Yeah.
always crazy to me. So like to me, I just think it's the way I am. Tommy says on my show it's real. On Ken's it's fake. You know, if I don't make fun of Scott enough, then I'm an asshole. But Ken, it's okay. So like this stuff happens to me all the time. So it's not about like her. This just happens with everybody with me. Like for some reason on my show, like I just get fucked. But now I'm confused. Like unless Shell calls in, I don't even care if Shell calls in and just says, "Hey, it's me," and then just hang up. Like I'd be like, oh, okay.
Why can't she call in? If there's nothing to fucking hide behind and you're telling the truth, why would you have a problem calling in?
Because her fat ass is
well, yeah, but
chairs.
oh my god, but if it's not her, you guys are fucking shitting on like this. What if that's Scott and like you guys are
I
piling
don't
on?
give a shit.
They're
It can't
just
hurt-
doubling
can't hurt
down
me
and
anymore.
tripling down. They don't give a fuck.
Jesus.
Can't hurt my ratings.
Hey,
anymore.
Kara's on the phone. What's up, Kara?
Hey, so
Points
because
in
you
the
guys
bank.
are all like, is this really Shell? Is it not Shell?
Yeah.
I DM'd Shell and I asked if it was her, and she said, yeah, it's her.
What? Really?
It's her.
What the fuck is going on?
Dude,
This has been going on for weeks.
but are you
and
sure?
I've been involved with it.
Maybe her
Bullshit.
maybe her Twitter is
Scott.
Scott's.
Anybody of anything. My wife didn't accuse anybody of anything. Nothing. There's no proof of it. Show me proof that my wife did that.
Honestly, like,
She would
Shell donated 200 points to me last night. Like, I got DMs that day. Like, I follow Ken's wife on Twitter and everything. I saw nothing from Ken's wife.
Nothing. There's nothing there. She would never do that. She would never just go off on a whim without having proof and accuse somebody of that. Never. Never.
We know how Scott got her. He just lured her away from
Now you got to remember
This is what
that.
happened.
Oh my god.
Will they be about it? Will they?
Listen, I love everybody here. So I legit, I can tell you at one point in time, like I've had problems with some people. Never had a problem with Ken's wife, of course, and Filthy.
No,
but
she's a fucking sweetheart.
But
Why do
like
people have a problem with Ken's wife?
I don't
Nobody
know.
does but
Nobody
her.
does.
That's
Yeah.
it.
But I don't have a problem with anybody here. So like I'm just really confused. Like I don't think anybody should be mean to Ken's wife.
My wife to have a problem with her. But
Do you mean
honestly, how this happened was, I spoke to Shell.
Yeah.
Me and her worked everything out. Everything was cool. She
Okay.
was doing her thing. I was doing my thing. We had no ill will towards each other.
Yeah.
My wife fucking DM'd her and said, "Hey, I just want to talk to you." And you could show the DM to whoever you want. Show the DM out there because it was nothing bad said. She just said something like, and I'm ballparking it because I didn't see it, but she told me, she said something like, "Hey, I just wanted to talk to you for a minute. I know everything's cool with you and Ken, and I just wanted to run something by you," or something like that. "Can you please DM me back?" Right? She checks her DMs and it says, "You are blocked from this person. You cannot DM this person no more." So my wife was like, "Ken, I thought you worked everything out with her." And I said, "I did." She goes, "Then why the fuck would she block me from DMing her?" And I said, "I don't know." And she went, "That's fucked up." And I went, "I don't know why." She went, "Well, I'm blocking her then if she's going to do that to me," which is normal to do when somebody blocks you on DMing them. Hello? So she blocked her. So the next day, Shell blocked me, Chris, everybody in my crew. Then we all blocked her. We played the block game. Block.
So this is really her then.
She was cranky. In 20 minutes.
I just said that.
She unblocked all of us, and I didn't speak to her. I didn't say nothing. I see her taking shots every once in a while, talking shit about my wife. I still haven't said anything. I still haven't come out and said, hey, my wife didn't say this, or hey, my wife didn't say that. I just left it the fuck alone because I wanted to move on, and I had almost 100 people telling me, can we fucking please move on from this? So that's what I did. I moved on. I didn't say his name. I didn't say shit about Shell. Didn't say nothing about anybody. But it seems like these people just want this to happen every night. They want this right here to happen involving them.
I think about 30% maybe.
100 points and try to fucking buy somebody, and they try to buy love, and they come into a chat and tell everybody, I love you, and I love you, and I love this person now, and I love that person. But in reality, you're back there fucking hating everybody, and we all know the master plan. We all know it. It's the fucking me. Look at me. Because when you got a guy who's shutting his fucking mouth and not saying a word, you drag me into bullshit anyway. So what's the sense of keeping shutting up? What's the sense of shutting up at this point?
And
I think just got in her head.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, Scott gets in people's heads sometimes, so like he might have been like
I think
planting
Scott
like
did something to get in her head.
Maybe like they think it's because you got the address. Like he might have done that. I mean, I'm not saying that happened, but Tommy's barber just donated.
Sucked a big black kangaroo.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
He then banged Bex so hard it knocked the stretch marks out that pussy.
Oh my god.
He's sick.
Oh my god.
Holy Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, dude.
Well, I already know
I'm not saying anything bad about my patrons anymore, okay?
Tommy's barber donating about Shell. I can only imagine.
Wait a minute. JB, did you hear when Tommy told the story of like going back into the barber shop and I was like, did the ghost cut your hair last night?
Oh no.
No.
And Kara, I try to me and you have spoken on DMs and shit.
Yeah.
And I don't want to bother you with this shit. So that's why I try my best not to come to you for nothing. You know what I mean? Because I know who the fuck wants to hear this every day. You know what I mean? And that's
the thing.
I was at. Enough is a fuck.
Well, I don't want to. Yeah, I don't know. I can't say anything right at this point. Like if I
does anybody out there really like this? Honestly. Does anybody out here really like this?
I kind of do a little bit.
Honestly, it's getting pathetic on Scott and Shell's part. Like,
whoa.
Scott DM'd me last week and told me not to trust Ken or Leah.
Her own sister.
Told me not to believe my own fucking sister. Like, what the
fuck?
I
interviewed.
That person you grew up with, Kara, that person you grew up with, don't trust her.
I interviewed him. I did an hour interview with him the other day. He responded to that. I did an hour interview with him the other day, and I said, why did you... And he gave an answer to that. I don't remember exactly what it was, but...
Oh, really? Did he?
Yeah.
He'll always have an answer ready to go, because everything's justified.
Swear to God, I did the hour with him to... This is why I interviewed him, because I was like, dude, what's up with this? What's up with that? And let's all expose it right now. But we didn't want to... Me and Ken decided, because, let's not do that because we'll open up the bag of worms. But then here we are anyway.
Don't give him the platform. Though.
Well, it's already happened. But the thing is,
why was he?
Kara, are you suggesting we take the high road, please?
Hi, Bailey. Yeah, I do.
Why is he mad tonight? Like, who did anything? Nobody did or said anything about it.
It doesn't matter. He's a fucking.
Filthy's like, not another one of these nights where we just.
No, well, listen, I've been saying this for
seriously.
Fucking a long time.
Why even?
Yeah.
Go on a live stream tonight and start shit. Why not enjoy yourself? Enjoy yourself tonight. Why?
He lives in a town of 30 fucking people, and he wants attention.
I don't understand why he has to what it was. What was it that has to?
There's nothing.
Did somebody say something like?
No. You don't understand. He just started. He created this. He texted me 50 different things before the show started for no reason.
Dude, you remember in The Shining when when he's talking to his finger, Tony?
Yeah.
Dude.
That's what he's like. Yeah. We're Tony.
Well, this is what happens when you fuck everyone in your town and you run out of people to fuck. You start.
It's only 30 people. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You start calling things like this.
She just wants attention.
Oh, nobody cares anymore. Let's just let it go.
God damn! What is happening? Welcome. What's up, Big Bad Ads? I'm glad you're back, though, man. I'm sorry. Love you. Thanks for coming back. And he came back with $30.
he's just like Tommy, where like they both loved making the show about themselves, and like thought always succeeds because people just he doesn't shut up until he
While
finally gets the
DCS
recognition
Army
he
ran a
wants.
train on Bex and made that pussy melt.
Oh, forget it.
Vikings looks like a retarded bulldog
Exactly,
who's
that's how you have to be.
explacted.
Don't give a fuck.
Touch that shit.
I know I'm gonna get DM'd after this. I don't care. I'm
You
over
fucking
it.
robot.
Don't listen to your flesh and blood, man.
Yeah. Fuck your family.
Like,
It is
I'm gonna
weird though.
try-
Why do all the girls follow Scott though? Do you
Obviously-
think it's weird that all the girls were in there watching his stream? Like 5 women from
Is
the
he
show.
hot or something, Cara? Like,
Is-
is
And
he
I was
hot?
nice to him.
He's got little tiny lips and shit.
It's me, bro. Look, I could barely fit a pussy in my mouth.
Don't make fun of my bird lips, Joe. You
Make fun of my bushy eyebrows now.
Jesus. I think.
Oh yeah, and that's the other thing.
Yeah, he does have
Keep
eyebrows
saying
like
that.
fucking Animal from the Muppets.
Oh. Did you hear what Bulldog just said about fucking Minnesota Vikings or whoever? Tommy Barber?
Yeah, I saw it.
Black
He's a
dick.
liar, too. He said he weighed 170 pounds.
Shell,
No,
I ain't
that's-
got no problem with you, Shell, at all. You know, like I already told you that. Just stop going around telling people my fucking wife accused you of shit that you can't even come up with the proof of. Okay? Just stop. And we don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with you. I don't have a problem with you.
Well-
you do your thing. I do mine. I don't have beef with you at all. Honestly.
Why doesn't
But
she
stop
post
going
the
around
picture?
telling people my wife is a lying piece of shit. 'Cause
I
it's
mean,
not true.
can
Go
Shell
back 15
post the
minutes in
thing?
the show, Shell. He doesn't have a problem with you.
How did we get here?
You
Now,
fucking.
man. Shut your bunty cunt up and we'll fuck up and go on a 4-month fucking vacation.
4 months.
Oh my
I like
God.
how you picked 4 month is the number.
Fucking.
I'm waiting. Well, I
4
thought
months
Shell
straight.
said she was going to release the tweets or something, so I'm waiting to. I'm like,
Oh God! Release the fucking.
There's been
tweets.
nothing. I have her Twitter up. There's nothing there.
I'm waiting.
Go fucking release the tweets of my wife. My wife said nothing at all accusing you of one thing, not one thing. And I even said to my wife too, I went, Shannon, did you say anything online accusing her of that? Because she did not do it. And my wife was like, no, I did not do that. I said, because she's going around telling people this. I said, you didn't put nothing up there? No, Kenny, I swear to you, I would never do that unless I knew for a fact that she did that. Now, what she might have done when she spoke to Shell, which she wanted to, and Shell had to block her for some fucked up reason.
Yeah.
She would have fucking said to her what she wanted to say to her, and which I don't know what it was, but I know it wasn't accusing her of something. So, like, this is made up bullshit. It's just made up, or it's something that someone put in her head, and she's flying with it. Because my wife never fucking said that. Never accused her of shit.
Shell, I'm on your side. Fuck these assholes.
Oh, fuck
Hey, me too, Shell.
Yeah.
I'm on your side, Shell. And JB quit anyway. Fuck him. What does he care what he said?
Yeah, I'm a quitter.
You smelly fuck you. No, I'm
Oh.
sorry.
Here we go.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. God bless her. I'm sorry.
God bless her.
God bless that bunch.
God bless the bunt.
Oh my
More
God.
than that.
Huge hairless fucking thing. You know.
Scott's going on.
Oh my
Jesus.
God. You gotta be kidding me.
You and your fucking merkin.
You know,
Oh my
you're
God.
not there. You fucking.
This is really weird. What a weird ending to the. Like, I was going to end this a while ago. Leah, you done? What are you doing?
He said, "This is weird." Leah, you done?
When I'm on the show more
ready to
than
hang
Leah
out?
is.
Oh, shots fired.
Shit, I might die for that later.
Yeah, you're gonna get a DM from your own sister on that one. Who you shouldn't trust.
I won't get a DM, I'll get a text.
Hey, never trust your own flesh and blood. Don't do it.
Like, I'm gonna trust, like, obviously I'm gonna trust Leah, but I'm gonna trust, like, Ken and Bailey just as much, too. Like, I'm gonna trust you guys more than Scott.
I would hope so.
You know,
Like,
and you know what?
Scott's a basket case.
The guys, like, listen. He's got fucking mental issues for real. That shit's legit. He believes what he's saying.
I know.
So I don't think
here
he's
he
a
is.
liar. I don't think Scott's a lying piece of shit or a fuck. He really truly believes what he says. You know?
Why doesn't Shell call up though? I don't get why Shell won't call up.
I don't know why. If you're so sure of it, Shell, and you have all this proof,
I'm fucking calling.
you're so right. Call it. You know?
What is your problem? You gotta be kidding me. It's fucking deja vu.
What's your issue?
Please, God help me. I'm hanging up.
What the
He can't even keep it straight.
Oh my god.
He can't even keep it together.
Up. This is too much.
Don't hang up! Don't hang up!
One thing, I'm not a liar. So I must say, Shell is the fakest bitch in this community.
Welcome back, JB. I knew
Sorry,
you'd come
not
back.
sorry.
I knew
Shut
it.
the fuck up. This is the new show we're doing.
What's up, Vito?
It's with Scott, JB, Ken, Filthy, Kara, and Joe.
Oh my god.
It was a work the whole time.
It was a whole thing. This is called the Round Table Toss. This is the new show.
Yo, Scott, are you
called
Scott?
the
Are
toss
you,
out.
are you Shell, Scott?
Yo, I can't believe everybody didn't know this was a work the whole time for months.
That your Twitter is really Shell, isn't it?
It was a work that you let Ken's address out.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
Oh, that
wait a
was
minute.
huge
No.
work.
Wait a minute. Are you saying, Scott? Are you saying what I said earlier? Is that I thought you were Shell's new Twitter account and you were Shell in the chat? You are Shell.
No, dude, seriously. When did you say that?
Earlier, I believe you.
How great was
What do you
this?
mean earlier on the stream? Because I was literally live streaming for the last hour on my own channel.
Who deserves an Academy Award? 2 people.
And I'm not fucking with Joe if you don't believe I was live streaming for the last hour on my own channel.
But why did you message me?
Several people.
Why did you message
Why are
me
you so
100
mad
times?
tonight? Why are you so mad tonight?
Why did I message you? What?
Why did you message me so much before we even started the show? What's happening?
Because
Why
I
you so
wanted
mad?
to ask you why you didn't put my fucking Patreon interview with you up. And I
told
wanted to
you why.
ask you if you really thought that it was because Ken wasn't there to defend himself, then let's do it on air.
Why does it sound like he's in a bathroom?
Well, what do you want to say to Ken? What do you want to say to Ken?
Was that Mel Gibson?
Jesus Christ.
That guy
What the
I
fuck?
don't want to put that guy in the dark alley.
Fucking jacuzzi.
That guy sounds like a cocksucker.
Joe,
It's all written.
Shell
all
tweeted
it's a
the
fucking
evidence.
All a joke.
Kara,
What don't you fucking understand?
Am I missing
I
something?
don't understand anything.
Whoa.
Dude, tell me Scott is not.
Yeah, you're missing a lot.
He sounds like Mel
It's
Gibson.
all over your head. Kara! Kara!
My God, what the
Can I help you?
Oh,
Are you fucked yet or what?
I can't understand a thing you're saying.
You love me, faggot.
Why is he screaming?
What is going on?
No, I'm screaming. I don't know anymore. I scream naturally now. I'm so fed up.
The fucking soundboard's on par right now.
Wow.
I'm gonna destroy your soundboard, Cronin. I'm gonna.
Yo.
Oh my God, this is. I'm just recording everything.
Your fucking soundboard, Cronin. Oh. You look raw.
And people want this. And people want this band. People want this guy
Dude, I can't.
to go away.
No. I can't even handle this. This is
You're gonna kill me.
Wish death upon me and my mother.
Yeah, I hope she does. Oh.
Why did you do that?
Hey,
oh my God.
Oh my God. He just dropped his phone.
God.
He just dropped his phone. Dude, his live stream shot of this.
Go out of here, dude.
Away, Sally.
Stop calling my Skype! Stop it!
If you're ready, I'm ready.
Look at this.
Abby, you're ready, are you?
Your stream ain't even working. We're gonna see a dick right now.
Is that a soundbite?
Soundbite?
It's all a
How many
soundbite.
soundbites do I get to fight with tonight?
Wow.
Dude, that one with that pussy just. Whatever that is.
This one? Awful.
That's his mom.
That sounds like Shell's pussy.
Oh no!
What are you saying about my girl, bro? What are you saying about my girl? Say
I'm saying she's a fucking tub of shit.
Respects you, bro. That's fucked up.
Respect you.
Respects you for real.
Yeah, she loves them.
No, she really does, though.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah, I got everyone's addresses.
This month she does.
Why wouldn't she?
This month she loves them.
Why wouldn't she?
She's a fucking bipolar shithead boob. She's fine now.
Oh my god!
Fucking next month she'll love everybody and she'll hate everybody.
Joe's biggest Patreon supporters right now. So what do you think of that?
Yeah, well she worked.
Yeah, but you know what? That doesn't give her carte blanche to just like throw everybody under the bus.
So what's she doing, JB? She's buying her way into the community or what?
Love everyone. I love you.
I feel like I'm talking to Mel Gibson.
I deserve to be blown.
Recommend stop being such a fag.
Oh yeah, play me over on sound clips.
Oh my god! Listen, Scott. What? We got to get out of here. But what the fuck? What? Are you done, Scott? Are you done? Are you done? Like,
you've not done nothing.
Scott, can we? Scott,
it's done.
Scott, can we? Scott, dude, I haven't said shit about you, bro.
And
killed
Snake,
Scott.
So many false accusations against people.
A false accusation against you. I haven't said word in 2 fucking weeks, dude.
Shell of fucking giving me your private info.
Your mother sucks cocks in hell.
What?
Of giving me your info.
Where's the proof of this? Where's the proof of this?
Dude, I don't even understand what you just said.
Shell gave you fucking
Scott, I never blame Shell for giving me my private.
You are of fucking her giving me your private info.
You listen?
This is the best post show ever. This is the best post show.
I never said that. I never said that to anybody. So where's the proof of it?
Fucking lying.
Where's the proof of it, dude? Where is the proof?
I got
in the pudding.
Proof. Want me to post it on Twitter?
Scott.
Filthy, you got to stop.
Where did I say Shell gave you my information? Where?
Is Shell in the chat right now? Is Shell in the chat right now?
You answered.
Like the last shit I took.
Hey.
Can you make several false accusations over several?
Where?
You're shitting some of your own supporters away.
When? When did I say this? Where and when?
Why can't you show this? Why?
Shell.
No one's showing
I
this.
don't got the answers for you.
Show the screenshots.
Why are you yelling?
People that keep messaging me about you.
Show me the screenshots.
Accusing me of it, but you don't have the proof.
I have to deal with the people who message me about you on your phone.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
Okay, wait a minute. Wait a second. Wait a minute. I got Shell just tweeted. Shut up. Shut up.
Shut up.
All right, this is which. Hold on a second. Shell just tweeted this.
Last damn fuck.
All right.
Who the fuck are ya?
All right. Here's what they're talking about. Shut up, Scott. I'm gonna fucking read this.
My balls.
What does that mean?
Okay. This is what This is what she's referencing. It says from Ken's wife. Now this, just so everyone knows, our shit gets leaked. This is who did it, and posted a picture of. I think everyone at this point is well aware I have everyone's information fuck with my life. Everyone's
So
coming
how
with
does that
me.
say Shell did it?
This
So
is Scott.
that's a tweet that I put out there the other day, Joe, right?
Shell did it though. How does that say Shell did it? Honestly, how?
Okay, hold on a second
That's
here.
not Shell.
Why are you showing a tweet that I put out the other day? What does
Because
this have to
Shell
do
just
with
tweeted
anything
this.
about
Shell
what
said
we're
this is the.
talking about?
All right, here's the other thing Shell posted. I may even know who leaked it.
Joe, hold on. You just showed a tweet that I put out the other day. Now,
Shut up, Scott. I'm literally maybe helping you here, so shut up. Okay, so Ken's wife also says, and I may even know who leaked it to Scott, probably his newfound friend. That doesn't say Shell, but I don't know who she's talking about.
Speculating.
You know who leaked it to me? Google leaked it to me, you
insignificant cunt.
Dude, I already know that. I already know that, dude. I never blamed her for it. I know she wouldn't do that.
Well, she's fucking really upset about it, Kenny.
Well, she's something in her fucking head because I never accused her.
She's not the only one, Ken.
Show me where I accused her. You can't find the proof. You never will, because I never did.
I will. I got tons of it.
Shell wouldn't release that information.
Well, that's what
I got tons of it.
Well, but that was Shell because I said to Shell, can you we need to.
Fucking out your ass for the last fucking month.
Okay, Cronin, let me ask you something. You want to show my tweets? Let me ask you something.
I'm not showing your tweets. Shell showed that. Shell tweeted that, you idiot.
You blew it.
Shell just showed that, you dumb fuck.
I blew it.
You blew it.
Shell just showed that to everyone, you dummy.
You fucking
I literally just screenshotted the shit that Shell showed, you stupid fuck.
You blew it. You fuck. Go tuck your fucking eyebrows into your hat, you psycho.
Hey, go
blew
tuck it. Jesus.
I blew it.
You blew it. You blew it. You ain't got no fucking proof that I said Shell did that. Not one iota. I never said it. So you can't.
Really? How about check your chat out?
Never said it. You're a fucking loser.
I'm not a liar. Check your fucking chat out, fat fuck.
Arrested you.
I've been manipulating and lying to people for fucking weeks, including you
fucking loser.
You can't fucking fight, and you can't fucking.
What are you talking about?
What's that evidence?
Don't trust your sister. Don't trust your own mother.
Don't hear you neutral queer. Y'all get the same way you
Neutral queer.
Your mother.
You fucking fake fuck.
Your mother.
You really got big fat tits.
Trust.
Don't put out all the fucking DMs. All you're waiting for.
All right, here's what I can say.
Joe, how you want me to put up the DMs where you called out Ken?
Oh my God, Scott, will you stop screaming? Nobody can hear what you're saying.
Fucking mouth. That's what you proved.
Nobody can hear you.
Everybody and pretend to be.
That's what you're in the fight. Go put some ketchup on your fucking face, you loser.
You are fucking gay.
Fucking loser. Shut up, you
motherfucking piece of shit.
Carried on cunt.
Oh my God.
And karma will destroy you.
Say calm.
Oh my God.
Loser. Kierma. And Kierma. Who the fuck is Kierma? You fucking idiot.
So here's what I conclude from this.
You ugly bastard. Kierma. Kierma will get you.
Kierma. Froga.
Show me the proof, weirdo.
So let me get this.
You want DM?
Go ahead, show it. Show it.
What do you want, Ken? You want a screenshot that
Show it.
that say that you talk about people?
Because you already pulled out everything you had. You already pulled everything you had. Please. Show it.
Hey, Scott, get a better connection.
I am so tired.
Get a better connection, Scott.
Fucking out.
You're all fake. You want to have real as fuck.
You're a loser. You tell some chick to not trust her own sister. Fucking weird.
Man, he sucks. His microphone sucks.
Fucking dumbass.
Like, his microphone sucks. Like,
show me.
Oh my God, here he goes.
Before you hang up on me again, you want to know.
We can't even hear you, Scott. We can't hear you, dude.
Oh my God.
This is my.
Listen to this guy. Who takes this guy serious, dude?
It's my show.
Listen to that.
Scott, call back on a phone or something. Call back on a phone, Scott. Call back on a phone. You sound like shit. You sound like shit.
It's my show.
I know. Dude,
Call back on a phone number, Scott. Nobody can hear you.
Oh.
Call
Joe,
back on a phone.
That's the proof, though, right? That's the proof. My wife's tweet. That was the proof that we blame Shell for that.
Listen,
right?
here's the thing. I get the conclusion that he's jumping to. I get how he sees. Like I can understand how he sees that like this is going on.
Losing this guy is, dude.
Can we hang up on Scott because he's not gonna.
We did hang up on him. He's gonna. It doesn't matter. He keeps coming in here. It's gonna happen. I am hanging up on him.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Jesus.
This is what he does.
What the
There
fuck?
are no words. Oh my God! Now I'm gonna leave his full name.
I mean, you can't hear what he's saying because he's just fucking screaming into his pixelated Wi-Fi shit.
Dude, all I know is you can't fucking go and say that anybody accused her, Shell, by that tweet. Can you?
Okay, so I can see how you can get to that conclusion, but she didn't come out there. Your wife didn't come out and straight up say, like,
Shell.
guys.
But Shell's going around telling everybody who will listen that my wife went and said her name and said she's the one who did it.
I got a DM about that.
She did
and
insinuate.
then this asshole Scott goes and tells everybody that I'm doing it too, but there's no proof of it anywhere that I said Shell's name once. Kara, did I say Shell's name once to you about that? Leaking my information?
You said Shell wouldn't release my information in a DM to me. You said that.
Yeah, and we both agreed like that. We didn't think that she would do something like that.
I knew Shell would.
Yeah.
I said it a million times.
Might be
She
different
wouldn't
now.
do it. I know she wouldn't do it. I know it. So why would I go around telling people she would? I never did. Not to anybody. Not to one person.
Jesus.
That's what this guy's flipping out over tonight now. Like, nobody did anything, dude. Nobody did anything to him. Nobody said nothing to him. Nobody was in an argument with him. He went on his live stream tonight. The 4 chicks were watching. Hey, great. He's got so much support. This is awesome. Like, and he had his time on there and had fun. But for what reason? Nobody did anything. Nobody said anything. Nobody started anything.
Now go home and get your fucking shine box.
Jesus. Well, there you
honestly, did anybody do anything?
Well, honestly, it's like everything. The truth lies in the middle, to be honest. You know, at the time, you guys were freaked out. You didn't know what was going on. Your wife insinuated a couple things but didn't name anybody.
Exactly.
So you're both
Did
kind of...
something happen at the beginning of the show? Did I miss something with this? Or
nothing?
I just flipped out.
Serious?
Scott was...
Nobody knows why.
Well, you guys didn't even know he was messaging me since before the show started, and I just...
Like what, though? About what?
About what? Yeah, like what happened?
I can't even tell you because he sent so many messages. They were just all incoherent. It was, you're a liar, Ken's a liar, you lie to each other, this is why Bailey left you both, like, all these kinds of... Just everything, all over the place.
Why the fuck's he got to bring my name into it? I had nothing to do with it. I don't
because
get
you're
that.
a faggot.
Nobody had
Let Bailey live in peace.
Yeah, but nobody had anything to do with anything.
Bailey,
like, there was nothing said about him. Nothing's been said about him.
Well, I'm just happy I didn't do anything for once.
Because Scott loves to make the show about him. Always.
Nobody's hating on him. Nobody's saying anything about him. And he's just flipping
out. Of your lies.
Can you tell me what lies they are?
Every one of your fucking lies, dude. You go.
What lies are they?
Fucking
lies.
What lies, Scott?
What lies? Tell me a lie.
How will you ask about 17 people that follow me now?
Okay, tell me a lie. Tell me a lie, though. You tell me I'm lying, but what am I lying about?
You made false accusations about Shell dating.
Who did I make them to? Who did I make them to? Who?
It was delivered to me by Shell.
Who did I make them to? Who did I make them to?
Shell just showed the tweets, dude. It's inconclusive. I get the insinuation, though. I understand that.
Protecting Ken, Joe.
I'm not protecting him. I'm being a lawyer right now. It's inconclusive.
Like an idiot, bro. You look like an idiot and you sound like one. All you care about is the support. Now I got 17 supporters. You only care about what you look like and who watches you, and that's all you care about. And that's why you will fail. That's why you will fail.
Hey, Scott.
You're not real. You're not real. You're a fake motherfucker. You're a devil, evil motherfucker. And you've been saying that about me this whole time, and I haven't said a word. But you're the devil. You're the fake motherfucker. You are. And in the end, you're going to fry for it. That's what's going to happen.
Oh, man.
People like you step in this shit and they stay in it like cement.
How many people message you all week long about cash? Just tell them.
You're sitting here telling me I'm a lawyer, but you can't even bring up one fucking thing I'm right about.
I'll tell you in a minute.
You can't fucking bring up one thing you lied about. Not one. Not one.
Let Joe talk. Can you Joe talk in, or you don't like letting people talk?
Say something.
Hey, Scott. Scott, why don't you crawl up into a bed next to your mother and rape her with a knife?
Bring one up. Is that why you're fighting me this whole time? Because of what happened with Shell? Wasn't even sure when it started. She wasn't in the picture.
I don't want to hear from you anymore.
Shut the fuck up and get out of here, idiot.
I don't want to hear from you anymore.
You're not part of this show. Go do your own show like you do with all my supporters.
We can't get rid of him until we create a new.
It's all your supporters.
We can't get rid of him until we create a new room.
Funny though, man. Guy.
Yeah. Well, he got what he wanted. He got 17 idiots to listen to him. So.
You know.
We can't get rid of him until we make a new room. So, but we're gonna get out of here.
He fucking talks all this shit about everybody.
All right, kids, done. Let's just stop.
Never has proof. Never has any proof.
That sounded like a Pac-Man, like port, like a.
We won't hear from him no more.
Pac-Man.
We'll just wait till he's on probation. We won't hear from him no more. Don't worry, because his probation officer is going to be like, if you go online and you keep fucking around on there, we're going to put your ass in jail. And then what's he going to do then?
You told me his name was Charles, too. No, I'm just going to... Anyway, guys, thank you for listening to this post part of Corrupted. This was fun, the post show.
Okay, cool.
Bailey, you going to come... Bailey, what's up with you? You ever going to come back, or what's the deal?
I mean, I can show up on Saturday nights. Man.
Yeah, why don't we do Corrupted with the four of us?
Yeah. If you want, show up.
Michelle's mad at me. Wait, me? No.
Why is she mad at you?
She just said in the chat, she's like, and you're welcome, Kara, for the points in the bank.
Oh, see, that's what happens, Kara. That's what happens.
I said thank you.
They think that they can buy you. A woman like Shell thinks that she can come in with her money, put a couple of hundies down on you, make it look good, and then they think they can turn around and say, well, I fucking paid 200, 300 points for you to be a champion. You should fucking respect me. That's what I said.
Want my $2.
That's fucking bullshit.
That's what I said 20 minutes ago. Some of these people who donate think they have carte blanche.
That's what you said 6 months ago, JB. That's
well,
what you said.
I don't agree with any of this. You know, I'm desperate for money right now. Shell, I'll kill one of these people for you.
You were right then.
I'll kill one of them for you, Shell.
You were right then.
I said it back in the day.
That's what they do, man. That's what they do.
6 months ago, you said it. You said, watch out, because people like her think they can come in and boast their money around and fucking say what's what and call the
But
shots.
it was longer than 6 months. It happened in December when that big blow-up happened.
It was on fucking Monetize This, her and someone else demanding
it was Mello.
Was back on this show again.
Well, it's been happening to me for years, to be honest.
Yeah, you're right, Joe. But it was Mello and Shell. They just like stood up and was like, "We're not going to stand for this." Get rid of Scott.
Didn't Shell leave the show because you let Scott on the show one night?
That is literally.
And
what
then
I
she just
wanted
left.
to say.
Well, I got yelled at by everybody because I don't
then
know.
proceeded to fucking tell me for the next 5 months how much she hated everybody and coerced me into conversations with her about how fucking she hated everybody and how I should hate everybody and how I should leave and how and all this shit was said this shit was said between us. And you know what? She acted like she was my best fucking friend and then turned around and fucking dragged me through the mud now for the last month. For what reason? What did I ever do? What did I ever do to you? Nothing. Nothing.
When all that shit happened back in December.
Wow.
Me, Joe, and Ken had to have the biggest pussy powwow to try and figure out how to work out of that hole because that night was so fucked up, dude.
And all I kept doing was defending her.
And all I kept doing was sharing my dick pics to everybody who asked for them. And that was a mistake because then they ended... Well, okay.
Listen, I never accused her of doing anything like that. I never think that she would do something like that. And I still stand by that. I don't think she would give my fucking address out. I don't think she would do that. Okay? I never accused her of it. If Scott wants to go around, if you're telling lies and I'm going to expose you. Like, why do you care, bro? Why do you care? Do your streams. Have the people who like you in your streams and have fun with it. Why do you care? Why? Why?
He loves attention.
It's fucking so piss poor, man. Like, get over yourself, dude.
He acts like a 16-year-old boy.
Well, that's being friendly.
I'm a nice person, Bailey.
I mean, he's more like a fucking. He got into junior high.
Really proved something, Shell. You really proved it there with the private DM that my wife sent. Really proved it there. Like, get a life, Shell. Everybody knows your MO. Every fucking body knows it. People are being nice to you because you're back here and they feel bad for your fucking cradled fucking, very fucking vulnerable ass that you have. So please.
Oh my God.
Can we discuss a bunt again?
Scott's a rape baby. Scott's a rape baby.
Cunt. Go fuck yourself, you fucking low life. You're going to go there and accuse my wife of shit that she never did. Go fuck yourself, you hairless cunt.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
Fuck off. Fuck this shit. I'm done being Mr. fucking nice guy. Fuck this
There
shit.
you go. That's what I'm talking about, kid.
My wife's the sweetest fucking girl I ever met. She would never fucking accuse somebody of something like that because she went on Twitter and fucking speculated why her address was on the fucking online to begin with. Okay, when I knew it was
her livelihood.
When I knew it was Google and I knew it wasn't you, no one accused you of doing it. And when my wife put that out, I told her, "Don't speculate no more. Please don't do anything. We know who it was."
Oh my God, Shell just wrote "fuck you" and your wife in the chat.
Fuck you too, you fat fucking ugly bitch. Go back to your broke down husband.
Oh, what the fuck? Fuck you and your wife.
To a dyke, you fucking drive a motorcycle, you fucking ugly looking.
My God.
You fat ass anyway, you fucking ugly, bunty looking cunt.
This is so fucking crazy. Like, it's weird because last night I was in a mood. I would have tore this shit up, but tonight I'm just like zen.
Fuck this shit. I'm sick and fucking tired of being pushed the fuck around, man. Not saying anything.
Yeah.
Fuck this shit.
All this drama is literally draining.
I'm enhanced.
Like, it is draining all the fun out of everything.
This ain't draining the fun. No. I got a big erection from this.
I kept my mouth shut for fucking 2 weeks. Didn't say a fucking word.
I got a big erection.
This has been happening every day for like 3.5 years for me. And Joe, since pretty much since inception. And Ken, ever since he started his show.
Well, you guys warned me. And you guys told me people like this and people like that and taught me and said these things. And I said, no, don't say that about her or don't be like that towards them or you guys are wrong. But you guys are fucking right.
But Ken,
more right than I ever fucking knew in my life. And I was wrong.
But here's the thing, right? Here's what happens. Like, but I feel like if I tell you about this now with someone new, like you'll still be like, nah, like you.
No, I don't think so.
No,
now.
I won't, dude.
I don't think so.
I won't. Because now I've seen what this can do and where it can go, and I fucking know. And when I learned my lesson earlier on with fucking the whole thing that happened with fucking what's her name, and it's just funny that the same kind of thing happened, but I had so much respect for this person. That's why I didn't want anything to be harmful towards her on her way out.
We went through this
if
with.
he only knew how much you defended her when me and Joe was like, you need to like.
I don't even
just
go
back-
to Ken. I honestly don't go to him and tell him about anybody anymore because I just figure like, it will happen.
You're right, dude. I told you, you're
I
right.
leave it
I was
alone.
wrong. I was wrong. I made a mistake. I fucked up. I was wrong.
Oh, I love her.
I know you do. I understand the deal, and I never want to fuck anything up for any one of my friends or anything like that. And I don't want to fuck that up. And that's another reason why I haven't said shit till now.
Well, I just gotta say, I mean, the only thing, like, in true honesty, the only thing that I've ever been that had a problem when I ever had a problem with her was basically when I felt like I was being yelled at for not yelling at Scott enough like you did, and I felt like there was a double standard. That was the only time when I got into a scuffle. But to be honest, you know, I was upset about that. But other than that, I really hadn't had a problem. So I am shocked that it's gone this far with her. I didn't even believe it was her tonight in the chat, to be honest. Like, I mean, I didn't believe that was her.
It's like she's fucking brainwashed or something, bro.
She literally held Joe's show hostage when all that shit went down.
She did. She tried to do it with mine. She would come to me and be like, so and so would make a great moderator in your chat. And I'm like, I don't even know this person, Shell. I don't know this person. Why would I? But he'd make a great moderator.
Well, we're giving people bonus content here, man. So this ain't a shit show.
This is the very reason. This is the very reason why my show is
That's
like.
the shit I used to hear.
This is why my show's stagnant at 20.
Joe on. I can't listen to you anymore. They can't have them like now. All of a sudden, I love you, JB, and I love you, Joe, and I love everybody in the chat. Meanwhile, she talks so much shit about all these fucking people. Like, stop the shit. You fucking hated everybody when you were leaving here. Now all of a sudden it's lovey, 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 lovey.
Yeah, but you know what? This right here is this right here, Ken, is exactly why like I'm stagnant at like 2,300 subs and why people like are so quick to hate me, because like I can't keep my mouth shut, and if I don't like somebody, I'm not gonna allow like their money to like be, oh, it's okay, because I'm just gonna be like, get the fuck out of here. I don't care if you give me 50 or 100
You can go fuck yourself, because I fucking did this a million times and was called a scumbag. So this, I'm just done with
Joe,
it.
the difference is you have 57,000 subs. Well, you have like 4 times I do.
Dude,
I'm not saying you don't.
I have called people out a million times. I'm just done with. I'm done with it. Go ahead. I'm friends.
Joe, listen. Nobody's saying you haven't.
No, I'm not saying that at all.
You've been the leader in a lot of these.
Sail your sailboat away, you fuck.
Listen, you've been the leader in a lot of the things where you would say,
"What the fuck?" I'm like sticking up for you.
I know. This is funny.
Hey, okay. Like I was saying, you've been the leader, and you were the one who fucking said to me first on about Scott, like, watch what you do, watch what. How close, watch what you say.
But nobody ever listens to me, I feel like. I really believe that.
That's not true, because the reason I do what I just said is because you pretty much was like, don't put up with that shit. Don't ignore those people. And that's what I started doing. And that's why.
I'm always suspicious of everything. But I got to be honest, I'm at a different level right now. Like a year ago, I mean, not a level like I'm better, but like a level of different. Like I'm in a different parallel right now.
Yeah,
like a year and a half ago, I would have been suspicious of people who did certain things money wise. But right now, I'm at a point where like it's so desperate right now, and I'm so fucked that I'm just so relying on everything that at this point right now, I don't even. It does not matter to me at all. I am full on accepting anybody.
You know what? You gave me Christmas gifts. You gave my kids stuff, and I fucking always appreciate it. You know what? When shit was hitting the fan, I went to who I had to go to and cooled everything down so you didn't have to hear shit. Okay, and I did that out of respect, because you were a giving person and you gave me a lot, and you did, and I don't deny it, and I don't think that you would give my fucking information out, and I'll say it right here and now. I never once said you gave my information out. Neither did my wife. She was pissed off and speculating and upset that our fucking address was put out there like it was, so she gets a mulligan for that. Don't go around and tell people my wife is saying that, because she never did, and neither did I.
Well, that's what I think.
Both of you are liars.
I think the truth with this is in the middle. I think your wife insinuated it. She was upset. She was trying to figure out why this would be happening, and she was probably out of her mind. Her kids are involved. She freaked out. Women can do this.
She was fucking ripping piss.
But she didn't actually name her or anything. So it's like the truth is in the middle here. So maybe she shouldn't have tweeted that out, but she didn't actually tweet out exactly what she was trying to get at. So I get why people think that.
And where did I say it? Where the fuck did I say it? I love the proof. See the proof that I said it, because I never said it.
He never said it to me, and that's the thing is, like, I remember Scott was saying that you said it to me. I never even knew about this. I
never said it to Joe. I never said it to Kara. I've spoken to Kara plenty of times. I've never said it to Blake.
My mind was blown. The only time I ever talked to Ken about this, we were both like, no way. Like, there's Shell would not
never do that.
Up until tonight, I didn't. Maybe up until a couple days ago, actually, when I saw it, I had no idea that Scott and Shell would even talk. I was like wicked shocked about that. But our conversation about this took place way before that. So I wasn't even questioning that was a possibility then, because I was like, no way, Shell hates Scott. That makes no sense. That's not even in the realm on my table.
She was fucking so pissed to the point that I wanted to leave the fucking everybody's shit because of Scott.
I just can't believe.
I don't get it either. And I said, Shell, I questioned her one night when she was making donations to you out of nowhere, and she said she was strapped for money and didn't have money and all this and that, and I would never question anybody who they're donating to for any reason. And one night she made a donation, and I turned to her and I said, wow, I thought you had no money making donations. And it was a joke to begin with. And she flipped the fuck out. And fucking got so pissed at me, and then left, never spoke to me again, and then won't forgive me for that now. Won't forgive me for that one moment of me questioning her, which I apologized a million times for. She won't let me get by that, but she'll let Scott get by after what he said and did to her. She'll let Scott get by to the point where she retweets and says all this shit that he says, and half of it's uncocked, unfounded lies.
Well,
and she's retweeting it, and you know, like, and I don't say shit to her still. I still haven't said shit to her.
I mean, my thing was with Shell was like,
I reached out and straightened everything out with her. I did.
Right.
I said, hey, I'm sorry. I said, hey, can we coexist without getting pissed at each other? If you don't want to be friends with me, that's fine. I don't want to fight with you. I'm cool with you.
why is she telling you? Why is she telling you to be careful? What are you saying?
Is that Ken's wife in the chat?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's in the chat.
It's gonna get ugly.
It's gonna get real.
She's going at it with Shell.
I'm mind fucked right now because like I get really fucking confused when I don't have a problem with anybody at the moment. So I'm gonna confuse. Like I don't like what's being said about Ken's wife. I'm really honestly, dude. I'm starting to get pissed off. I don't know what's and like this is just in general. With people that have gone after your wife the last couple of days, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
It's not right.
With that.
It's not right,
man. My wife is
so innocent.
Nothing.
And it's about other things too. It's really fucking weird. I mean,
now she's gonna go through what Leah and Keish went through.
Well,
and it's bullshit because it's so unprovoked.
My wife sent her a DM on Twitter trying to talk to her, and she blocked the DMs from going through. So my wife was like, what the fuck was that? Why would she block me, Kenny? And I go, I have no clue. I straightened everything out with her. She goes, you sure you straightened everything out with her? I said, yeah, I straightened everything out with her. She's cool. She would never hurt us like that. Never. She would never hurt us like that.
Well, you were wrong again.
I mean,
look what she's doing.
But she tweeted that thing, so I get why, like, they like, you know what I mean? They jumped to that. I mean, you know, you would jump to that conclusion. You know what I mean? Like, I do get that. But you could also understand, like, hey, maybe you should take that down because I didn't do this. Like, you know, come on. You know, and then maybe, I don't know. But she didn't actually say who she was talking about there. So it's like middle ground, you know?
I think Shell's being ridiculously unreasonable right now. Like,
I agree, Bailey.
I'm going to be biased. I will be biased.
I know. I would be too, Joe.
But I'm not, though, because I'm confused. Because, like, I really, I don't know. Like,
listen, first of all, I'll just tell you this straight up.
I mean, listen, here's the thing. I got your wife and you's back on whatever. If it comes down to it, I will absolutely. I got you and your wife's back no matter what. But, you know, I'm just kind of caught off guard by everything that's going on.
Yeah, well, I mean, I let it go for fucking 2 weeks. Didn't say a word. Didn't say shit. I don't know why Scott was mad tonight. I didn't say nothing about him. You didn't say nothing about him. I don't know what the fuck anybody's like. I don't know why he's mad.
That's what they want, man. I don't know.
Now I'm starting to really believe that the only reason he gets mad is to get on all these shows. Like, he's really that good.
Oh, yeah, no.
Well, that's nothing new.
That's always been what it is. There's no real reason.
We're talking about him again. He says we're talking about him. Where the fuck am I talking about him? I haven't said a word.
She was hitting on me and old man Davey for
anybody who
months
listens to
knowing
my
that we
shows
had
knows if I'm
girlfriends.
saying something
Look
about
at what Vito's writing. V2 of Doom. Honestly, I told Shell was a twat waffle months ago. Oh my God,
no,
Vito.
you did, V. You did, man. You did, man. A couple of people said, Ken, don't be friends with her. Don't be this with her. Don't be that with her. I'm like, you guys don't know her.
It's
She's
hard
a
to
sweetheart.
believe, though, because even people say that about Himmelgod. So, like, a lot of times people just attack some of the donators who donate big money. So, like, it's hard to sometimes, you know,
what did
buy
Vito
into
say?
anything.
I didn't see it. Or Michelle, what did
Called
you
her a
say?
twat waffle and something about hitting on him with a girlfriend. I don't know.
It's crazy, man. It really is fucking up. It's crazy. It's really, this is fucking.
Why doesn't anybody hit on me? What the fuck?
Nobody wants to fucking. Does anybody really want to hear this fighting between these people?
Well,
and like,
I'm okay as long as
this person's lying. No, I'm not lying. Yes, you are lying. This person's lying. I'm doing a video on this person lying. I'm going to expose this person. I'm going to show.
But Kim,
I'm going to show.
They really do. There are a lot of people who love this.
Oh man,
that's probably.
Well, maybe you're maybe you know. Why don't you talk? It'd be better if like you talked it out with Shell. You know what I mean?
Yo, listen. I said it right here. I'll say it right now. I don't hate Shell. I don't think that she would give my fucking address out. I never once said she did give my address out. I never accused her of it. Neither did my wife. My wife may have been vague on it, but that's not to the point where you could go and take that information and start telling everybody, Ken's wife's accusing me of all this stuff. What? That's what you're going by? That one fucking tweet? Like, come on now.
Well,
come on.
You know, yeah, it's fucked up. But I get, like, if
Joe,
someone tweeted
nothing.
that.
on Scott's half, I wish he would show one lie. Show me.
Well,
he couldn't even answer me when I said, Scott, what am I lying about?
Well,
you're lying about Shell.
I think what Shell's problem, I can understand. Scott is just fucking out of his mind. He's just saying, he doesn't even know what he's saying. I can understand what Shell sees in that tweet and what's going on. But with Scott, like, he's just on a fucking, Planet 7,
Yeah, but take at it from, like, a jury perspective right now with everything. Like, with what's been presented, is there any evidence? And
by the way, I
like,
want to say thank you to Shell for upping her pledge today from $25 to $50. Shell, thank you.
No, she's really trying to suck away. In
Shell is one of the top Patreons right now. Shell, I love you, Shell.
Take your wig and your teeth out, bitch.
I'll just keep shelling hundreds at them. They're bound to love me again.
Oh,
Fuck out of here.
I still love her. She's
big, bunty.
She's over my house right now with me and Leah.
Your fucking fat rolls cover your pussy.
Oh.
You
God.
I was waiting for Filthy to do that.
Oh, I pulled out the fucking wire already. Shit, hold on.
Fun cake.
Bailey, you don't even show up for like fucking 38,000 days, and now you're gonna come in here and ruin my Patreon support. You fucking asshole! Fuck you, Bailey. You deer.
Bailey.
Why don't you go kill a deer?
Shit all the time in this community.
I hope a tornado kills you.
Nasty shit. Filthy calls me a fucking AIDS infested cunt. We call each other shit all the time. You can't take it. Don't be in here. If you don't like being called names, you don't like playing with the big boys, don't be hanging out in here then. Bye-bye.
What's up to Schleppy in the chat? Yo, what's up, Schleppy?
Go back into your monthly hole. Go back into your monthly shell hole and fucking go disappear again then if you don't like it. Too fucking
I gotta go onto your Patreon and shit on all your fucking people. I knew I had to tell it.
My people are your people.
I know. It's funny. Well, no, some of them, switch up and they go, oh, fuck Ken now, fuck Joe now. And they fucking tag back in on the other side. Happens all the time. But anyway, we got to get out of here for real. I'm out. This was fun. We had a big post show, a big blow up.
I love you.
I love Ken's wife. I love Ken.
I love Mike Daniels. Oh, I love you.
I love Filthy. I love that Kara's here and JB came back again. Desperate. Came back again. You fuck.
You should do this every fucking
you know I'm gonna bury you.
You should do this. Get Scott. Get
just do the same thing.
Bunty over there. Get Kara.
Bunty whore.
Bunty.
And let's do it all over again next week.
Let's do it.
After a whole.
Can we just let it die?
We had a really good show too, like that.
Just let it die.
I want to, Kara. I'll go back into hiding again. I promise.
Joe's trying to end the show.
No, I don't like you.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna hang up on Skype. Everybody go to bed. Filthy, Ken, you guys are beasts. Kara, thank you, and JB.
All right, take care.
I'm glad you came back for a few, JB. I wished death on you last night, though. On Monetize This. I want you to go back and listen to that.
Baby.
That's all right. You've done that a lot.
I love you, Mike Daniels.
Listen to your passive-aggressive ass.
Oh my God, Shell.
Step up
Thank
to
you.
the plate.
Jesus Christ.
What happened? You got money?
She's in the chat. She's like, "You're welcome, Kara. Enjoy your belt." Shell, I'm grateful for you, but I'm not going to grovel at your feet.
Wait, you don't have the belt. Wait a second. Wait a minute, Kara.
Jesus Christ.
Kara, don't you step over. You don't have the belt, Kara.
Kara, you should be licking her feet now. She bought you. You're
dude.
Oh, that's Bailey's kryptonite.
That's a plan.
I was licking Leah's toes earlier today.
Someone that can buy, find
Ew.
Catch on to, and buy them out, and then expect
fucking Shell's probably got
gobble your ass.
feet with athlete's foot and shit.
Oh my God. All right, everybody, we're out of here.
Pus shooting out the toenails.
Cheat, Gordito.
Oh God.
Good night, big bad ass.
All right.
I love you. Never ate that. Please come and say hi. I got $100 bill for you. Oh!
I just love how she sounds like Larry Flint. That's
hilarious. And I have $200 for you. Just via.
Dude, Ken's on coke.
Hey, you should do coke every Monetize This then.
Yeah. So how come you didn't answer my wife's DM though?
Oh God, here we go.
Why not? Oh.
Still going.
Joe.
Yeah.
Joe, I have a quick question before you end the stream.
I'm gay.
Where'd you find this guy? No.
Yeah.
Shut up. Is there any update on the belt at all?
Don't know where it is. Nope.
What the fuck?
For a brand new belt, we're gonna get a fucking monster, fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a big one.
Paige has it. Some dude's jizzing on it.
It's gonna have a cock hole in it.
Just lost my fucking belt.
Yeah. Well, you're not the champion. You're not the champion. Why do you people keep saying that? Leah's the champion. Leah's the champion. Like, what? Why do people keep saying this? You're the champion. Your sister's trying to say she's the champion.
It's a fucking joke, Joe.
I'm the champion of the bedroom. Good night, everybody. Bye.
Shell, you're a fucking twat.
Oh my God! All right. Good night. Oh, holy fucking Christ. I love you guys all. Thanks for being patrons, re-upping, doing all the shit you guys do. This was, I had no idea this was going to happen. But I hope you enjoyed the show, even if you were not enjoying the post-show. Podcast was good. And the audio form will be up a little bit later. It's going to take me a while to get through all this shit, plus the bonus audio and everything. Holy fucking what the fuck. Welcome back, Big Bad Ads. Thanks for upping everyone's pledges that upped their pledges. Star Trek is coming back. I'm happy. All right, go to bed happy now and be zen. Go with Jesse and his mother to a strip club of hoes. Thanks to Ken and Filthy. Good night. Good riddance. Oh my God. Woo!